Yo, 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 yo. What's good, what's good, what's good? We are live and direct here on Dusty Crates. I'm your host, L. Dusty. We're getting it, we're getting it. We got a special show for you today. I got my man, Javi Luna, in the house. Big up, Javi. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
And we got the lovely Best Boy, as always.
Hello. Big fan, Javi. Big fan. Hello. Big fan.
There he is. I think we need to turn Best Boy's mic up.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
How's everybody doing out there? How's everybody doing out there? My name's Ryan, too. Oh, no, it's not.
My name's Ryan.
My name's Ryan. Welcome to the #1 Twitch show on Spike TV. I'm your host, L. Dusty.
Hello, and I'm your co-host, Ryan.
I just thought we should introduce each other again.
And I'm Javi.
All right, cut it. Let's get on. Let's do this shit. All right, Javi, I gotta warn you, man. Like, we're like introverted extroverts.
Same.
So it's
Same. So this
it could be a lot of buzz.
It's either going to be great or a lot of awkward stares. This is a good combination.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
take it. It's all good. Welcome.
Yeah.
How's your week been, bro? I was trying not to talk to you at the beginning of the stream so that way we could have stuff to talk about. Please don't think I'm rude.
I get it. No, my week's been good, man. I mean, it's Tuesday.
Should I say weekend?
So far,
how's the
good.
weekend? How was your weekend?
Oh, my weekend was good, man.
Yeah.
I was actually home this weekend.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
So
I had
got some chill time in.
Had all the kids. Yeah, still squeezing a gig, which is good. Had a family event to go to, and then had the perfect excuse to leave early because then I had a private party that I had to perform at. So
okay, cool.
So yeah, it was a good A+ weekend there.
A+ week.
Yeah.
What's like a typical week for you? Like when I think about a comedian, I'm like, this dude's just sitting there fucking writing shit the whole time. Like every time he fucking farts, he's gonna say something.
Probably a well-disciplined comedian, but I haven't been one of those for a while.
Yeah.
No, I got 3 kids, man. So anytime.
So you're constantly making fun of them.
Anytime I'm not doing comedy, like that. So the beginning of my week is like complete dad mode. And then starting like tomorrow, I'll start packing up. Like I'm going to El Paso this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Thursday through Saturday. So
Tight.
I'll start, packing merch, packing myself for the week and
right on.
like that. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's like, oh, let's go to school. And you want to go to the park?
Yeah. Do people approach you at their school like, hey?
At the school, at my kids' school, luckily. Very rarely. If anything, it's a lot of the custodians.
They're like, hey, what
Yeah. A lot of the teachers.
Javi.
Yeah, the teachers I've never had.
You want to smoke something behind? I know a spot.
Pretty much. My son used to play like Pee Wee football out in Portland, and one of the groundskeepers out there.
He's like,
he had been to some shows and stuff. So yeah,
nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Have you played out in Cali and shit, right?
Cali?
Yeah.
I've only been to California once.
Oh, okay. Was weed legal whenever you were out there?
Yes.
Because are you openly a weed smoker?
Yes.
Yeah,
no,
right?
I'm actually doing a 420 festival.
Oh, shit.
Year.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, right here in Corpus, man.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah. Right here in Corpus, it's Javi Luna Stand Up and Smoke Fest.
Oh, so you're throwing the fest?
Yeah.
It's shit.
Yeah,
we're going to be there.
Yeah.
That's
please,
fire.
Please, come on out,
okay,
man.
Cool.
Yeah, we're going to have some comics. Got my boy John Cortez band going to come out and do a Jimi Hendrix tribute. And food trucks and all that stuff.
Where's it going to be at?
It's going to be at Alexi's Event Center over off of Ayers.
Dude.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the date on that?
Well, it's going to be on 420.
Is it on a Saturday this time?
It's a Thursday this time.
Okay, well, that's okay.
So we're hoping
that's a Stoner's Friday.
All goes well next year. We kick it up a notch.
Tight.
Yeah, man. So
I'm
yes,
excited.
open cannabis enthusiasts.
Yeah. Are you friends with Renee from Robstown?
Renee from Robstown.
Panacea.
Oh yeah, I was just talking to him earlier. In fact, depending what time I get out of here, I'm gonna go stop by.
Nice. They got a new shop.
They started doing open mics out there.
Oh, okay,
on
word.
Tuesday nights.
Yeah. They got a new shop out on Everhart.
Yeah, and I haven't made it out. I don't make it out to open mics as much as I should anymore because Like I said, I'm in dad mode most of the time.
You're like, and I'm super famous. And
Oh yeah,
shit,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I'm sure.
you know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sure at the mics that's the story. It's like no, I'm like I'm
No, dude,
helping with homework, bro.
Yeah, that happens to me. I'm not trying to like plug myself here, but that does happen to me sometimes. They're like, well, you know, we were gonna ask you to come DJ at this event, but you know, we didn't think we could afford you. And I'm like, what up? My name.
Get that a lot.
Like I'm on tour all the time. Like just fucking.
It's like you don't even know how much.
You don't even know how much I charge.
What if I want to go?
Well,
that's stupid.
Yeah, and I don't know how you
No,
do. I mean, the at-home price is
It's a lot
nicer
cheaper,
because
yeah.
I don't have to go nowhere.
Yeah,
Like,
and also like I played so many times here that people are like, well, dude, you charged fucking Nick this and you charge Casey this, and I'm like, bro, that's Casey, dog. Like,
Yeah.
chill. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But still, I mean, Casey's
Casey.
like the only person in town that pays me.
What up? My name is El Dusty.
There you
Shout out
go.
to
You talk about
Shout out to Casey.
Casey House of Rock?
Yeah, Casey Lane.
Okay,
yeah.
right on.
Love Casey, man.
Yeah, man.
And I love Brandon. Brandon also next door at Mesquite. Shout out
Yeah.
to Brandon. Well, now he's at the South Side. I'm gonna do an event on the South Side with Brandon.
Are you? Oh, I did see that. What
May
is it?
18th or
The
19th?
Bad Bunny thing.
The Bad Bunny night. Yeah.
Nice.
Is
I'm
he
pretty
coming?
stoked. I'm not gonna say.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Am I going?
You're going.
Can
but-
neither confirm nor deny that information.
It's not Bad Bunny. It's Dust Bunny.
Hey!
No, that's gonna be a cool
That's
show
nice.
though.
Bad
That's gonna be
Dusty?
fun. Dude,
Nice. You should cosplay.
What up?
you know,
In a
Have
bunny
you
suit?
thought about it?
in a bunny suit. What if it's like a bunny that's like super pissed and I just have like a cute tail?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You're wearing your pants, but there's like a tail outside of your pants.
I mean, that's been done.
You know, like one of those.
Tell you how out of it I am. If you showed me a picture of Bad Bunny like and didn't tell me like if you showed me like 4 or 5 guys around
Yeah.
that same age demographic,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell you which one it is. I'd be like, one of them's a Cumbia King, right?
Yes, you're probably correct.
We should all cosplay as Bad Bunny.
Or Cumbia Kings. I would
we
like
should
that.
all
too.
cosplay as Bad Bunny as different Kumbia Kings.
That sounds great. Like Bad Bunny with like super cool
We'd be the
beard
Bad
lines.
Yeah.
They're all like horizontal, perfectly.
And then we all have the
straight.
Bad Bunny glasses, or I think they're similar to yours, but I think they're like a big
Oh,
rectangle.
does he?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, like the fucking
Yeah, yeah.
cyborg glasses
Exactly,
that are so
yeah.
big.
Have y'all noticed that a lot of like
Oh, yeah, Benito.
a lot of like young Mexican men have become Bad Bunny now? Yeah, we had the
course.
food truck fest in like this weekend on the block, and I was like, bro, there's like 15 fucking Bad Bunnies out here.
They're there, dog.
He's an influencer, man.
Yeah, he is.
You know,
He's very influential. He is very influential.
Oh, and an actor now. Apparently, he was in Bullet Train. I very much enjoyed.
he was
him.
also in
He's in the new Spider-Man.
yes.
Spider Verse.
Yes.
No, he's not in the. Well, he has his own movie. He's like a luchador.
I
wow.
thought he was that character in the trailer. I thought that was a lucha mask.
Can
I
he-
haven't seen the
can
new
he
trailer.
act, though?
Oh,
I mean,
you know,
hell no.
I was very impressed by his role in Bullet Train.
He was really good
I feel
at
like he
Bullet
really. I think the role really suited him,
Okay.
like with his physique, but also like he acted it out very well. It was supposed to be an overdramatic role,
Yeah.
and he delivered. I think.
Wait, he did WrestleMania last year.
There you go.
did?
Yeah,
There
he
you
did
go.
WrestleMania
There you
and he
go.
fucking killed it.
Bro,
Really good.
I mean,
That's
if you're
acting right
a
there.
celebrity and you get asked to do WrestleMania of any kind, it's like, dog, I'll fucking sell nachos at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn.
Are you a wrestling fan?
I mean,
Is it-
I'm like an '80s wrestling fan,
Okay.
like, and I mean, I had like, you know, I loved wrestling as a kid, but
Yeah.
like, I kind of got out of it whenever like it became so like blatantly fake that it was like, well, hold on, let me take that back. I don't want to be that guy either because it was definitely fake as fuck in the '80s too, like Hulkamania and all that shit.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, I thought it was real.
You gotta chill
I
out with
was
that
fucking
word there. You gotta
what
chill out with that-
Hulkamania?
No, fake.
Fake.
Oh, why?
It's real. People actually get hurt.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
see?
it's not fake. It's
Well, it's staged.
You know,
but
it's
Staged.
scripted. It's scripted.
It's scripted.
scripted. Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sport.
It's definitely it is a sport. I mean, you got to be in shape and you got to be able to lift the
yeah,
mother
It's
and
stunts.
shit.
It's a stunt
It's a
performance.
stunt.
It is
Yeah.
kind of a stunt show. I feel like as soon as you really buy into it being a stunt show,
It's good.
It opens up a whole different world of like
Right.
Yeah,
watching
it becomes less of the drama and more of the spectacle of like they're just throwing themselves out here with like glass and
No,
like,
they
throwing
were
off
fucking.
ladders.
Those guys get
They were
lit.
They were doing it.
They get lit. They
It's
were
a very
fucking.
it's very campy. Like when you buy into it, it's like just as campy as a horror film.
Who was your favorite wrestler growing up in WWE?
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah. What about
Yeah.
Oh, definitely 80s kids, 80s, 90s. Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant.
And then after that,
R.I.P.
Undertaker.
you? I don't
Undertaker.
Really, I didn't really get
Undertaker
into
was scared the
WWE
shit
until
out
I
of
was in like 4th, 5th grade. But I think Rey Mysterio took the cake for me.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was dope. Like his 619.
Latin heat, baby.
Yeah. He's out there in the 956.
I was strictly WWF. By the time it became WWE, I was already out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like after WWF was over, it was kind of like I was already out.
Saw it a couple times at the Coliseum.
Dude, I did too.
Yeah.
We were probably there.
Probably there at the same time, man. Yeah.
We just kind of
crossing paths. Two ships passing in the night.
brother fuckers.
We're wrestling Eskimo brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Is this again? Oh no, that's enough. Yeah. So, like, what you been up to? How's touring with Chingo Bling going?
Good,
How was
man.
the tour with Chingo Bling? Chingo's a good friend of mine, bro.
Yeah,
I've known
yeah.
Chingo for fucking years.
Yeah. in
People
fact-
don't know that, but me and Chingo go way back.
Way back, man. In fact, I was telling Chris before the pod. I was like, I think I was in here one time before you had some of these.
Yeah.
Booze
Yes. And it was a time when Chingo
when
came
Chingo
over.
came by, we came and hung out with him. And yeah, man, I've been on the road with him for this is like my 7th or 8th year on the road with him. So it's just. It works.
Yes.
The chemistry works.
Yes.
You know, we both know what each other likes, don't like. And,
Yeah.
And it's great, man.
And dude, he's funny.
And he's super funny.
And he's also very serious sometimes too.
He is
which is
extremely
scary as
serious,
fuck.
which is hard to explain to people because they ask that all the time.
Yes.
And I don't want to ruin it for people, like, because
But,
some
yeah.
people really believe like he's
the tamale,
that character,
tamale guy. Like,
and
yeah.
it's like you realize like that's
yeah.
a character
Yeah.
that a person created, so he's not that all
Right.
of the time. Like, is it so crazy to be around him? Like, I mean, when
He's funny as fuck,
like,
but
he is. I mean, when we're not sitting at Starbucks writing material,
You know, something about Chingo is he's always like scheming, dog. Like
He is.
every time I talk to him, he's like, "Oh, well, what if we did this and then like this?" And he's always got some ideas going. He's
is.
always got something.
and he's a great student.
Yeah,
Man, the guy
yes.
is always
Yes.
just learning.
Dude, and when I, like he came over here, he was already doing his thing, and I've kind of been doing my starting to do my thing when he was coming by, and he was like, I mean, dude, I think he spent like 2 weeks here one time, and
He'll do that.
and like, dude, he just soaked it all in. He was like, man, you got this shop going on, you got this thing, and I could tell that he was always like really studying about like what we were doing.
He's
you know?
he's come down here for like 4 or 5 days and like wrote with me.
Oh, nice.
You know, because like I said, that's kind of like how our relationship began.
Yeah.
Because I was already kind of out there a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I was already on a Southwest tour.
Yeah.
With a bunch of other cats, and when he started, basically in the transition over from what he was doing, which is comedy based skits and rap parodies, to he wants to do stand up now. And trying to figure out, like, okay, it's a little bit different of a muscle. So he did a great job of surrounding himself with a lot of guys that were already kind of established, good writers and stuff like that. And he just soaks it up. I mean, just you know.
Yeah, dude, that's something I really like about him. He's always kind of like reading.
Yeah, so
you
that's
know
great.
what I
That's
mean?
why I'm going to be in El Paso with.
Oh, no
this
shit?
weekend.
Okay,
Yeah, Thursday
word.
through Saturday.
Tell him hi.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure he's probably checking.
For sure, I sent it to him.
Okay.
I told him I was going to be on here.
Okay, word. He's probably like, when the fuck is he gonna
today.
invite me? Chingo, come on, bro.
Come
Come
on
on
down, man.
Come on down. We gotta have you. We
Yeah,
definitely gotta have you.
Me and him actually do a podcast together.
Oh, okay. Man, we gotta check that out.
Yeah, so we got to get you up there.
That would be awesome. You do it in
sometime
Houston?
too. We do it in Houston.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, you can ride with me, man. I'll put you in the
I'm
Camry.
down. I'm down.
I'll clear out some cups. And
I'll sit in a fucking
some
in a
taqueria
car seat
bags,
or whatever.
man.
I don't give a fuck.
I only got one car seat. I can't
I'll
wait.
squeeze it in.
I can't wait, man. To get rid of that final car seat. I spaced my kids out wrong, man. Where I like just as soon as I like uninstalled the car seat, like then I had another one. And had to reinstall it. So
You're like, fuck.
yeah,
Yeah, I hear it's a bitch to like put those things in.
I'm good at it now.
You got it?
I'm good at it now because
It's a skill.
my mother-in-law always has to get hers taken out. She keeps one in there, and she'll be like, "Oh, I had to
I
take
need
the
to
car
take
seat out.
groceries."
Can you come put it back in?" It's like, yeah.
It's easy to
So-
take out.
Yeah, it's easy to take out. Yeah, yeah, but I've gotten good. I've gotten where I can get it in like in a few minutes.
That's what she said.
That's what
You
she.
know,
Ah! Come on.
It was one
Bring
of
it
those
over
things-
here.
I saw it coming before I
Yeah,
said it, but it was too
naturally.
late.
That's what she said.
It was too late.
That one I missed.
God
That one I
damn.
missed.
Y'all
Give me-
won't kiss.
Yeah, we will.
This guy.
I love you, Javi.
Best Boy's my gay baby, just so you know.
I do want to say big fan.
Away.
I know we spoke.
Away.
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 Javi, can we get it away?
Yeah, can we get it away?
Away.
Oh, what?
It's like
No,
a-
it's like if you
it's-
when
it's
when
like-
Be-
it's like the
when
baby
Best
crying
Boy,
in cursive.
When Best Boy was born,
Uh-huh.
we all knew that he was gay.
I'm not
So
gay.
we pulled him out, and he just was all. Away.
Oh.
I was a sassy baby. as
He
well.
was very
Sassy
sassy.
baby.
Yeah, and so it's like away.
That sounds like a rapper name.
Sassy baby, yo! I love that name for you.
I love you.
I actually really love that name for you though, Sassy Baby.
Uh,
I'm gonna go ahead and cross out gay baby and put Sassy Baby.
I prefer
Sassy
that.
baby.
You prefer
baby
sassy?
seems-
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you want.
Yep.
That's true.
But no, I want to say, Javi, before we started the show,
Yeah.
we said hi, and back when I used to do stand up, you hosted one of the open mics that I was a part of.
Okay.
And just I remember I was really nervous because it was my first time doing stand up in the city, and you were very gracious, you were very nice, and you made me feel like not scared to go on stage in front of a city that I wasn't familiar with.
Good.
And I just wanted to, full circle, just say thank you for that experience, and I mean, I enjoy your comedy very much, man.
Awesome, man. Don't make me cry, dude. Fucking-
Okay.
That's when you
goddamn.
always gotta
That-
gay
but
it
that-
up,
That's
dude.
awesome, man. What are you gonna do?
I feel like there's like, because I remember when I did stand up, I think I walked in and Javi was like going, and I was like, oh, there's another one of me in here.
Another
sick.
big.
Another Mexican.
This is awesome.
Another big Mexican.
Yeah,
What do you
mean
another
by
big
that?
Mexican, bro.
No, that's great because sometimes I feel like I don't give the locals exactly what they're looking for from me. Like as far as like I don't like. I'm not the guy. Like I'm not gonna take you under my wing. Hey, let me
Right,
show you.
right,
Let me
right,
show you the ropes.
Right.
Like so they sometimes they read that as like I don't care.
Right.
And it's like no, it's just
Oh, no,
you're gonna
no.
figure. I trust you. You're gonna figure
Right.
it out.
It,
the
it,
way-
was, it was very much
the way
that.
you
It
figure
was
it
like,
out.
hey man, you're gonna be
Yeah.
okay. And
Yeah.
what's also cool is that I moved here from the valley, so like you're also being like the first Latino that's like, hey man, it's gonna be okay. I'm like, I'm home.
I'm home.
We're good. Yeah.
Awesome,
here.
man. Well, come back anytime, man.
That's what you should.
It's popping
I-
now.
I've,
should.
I've been thinking about it.
We've talked about this numerous times.
I wanted to do another show before I moved.
Now more than ever, man. There's open mics, 3-4 nights a week now, and that didn't exist when I started.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I used to have to go up at Revolution
Nice.
at 2:00 in the morning
Yeah.
when they were stacking chairs.
Damn.
Because we would go after all the bands and
Yeah.
stuff.
Would a crowd come in after 2?
No one was there. It was literally Art Barrera and the bartender, and then.
And Art's like,
And,
man.
and me and my buddy David Cifuentes up there like, hey, go do your set, man. Hey, good. That was really good, man. That was really,
Fuck
you
yeah.
know.
Well,
we,
it all worked out. I
Yeah.
kind of started at Revolution too. I had my first gig was at Flanagan's
Yeah.
and Revo. So I lived downtown and I was like, every day I was going either one or the other.
Nice.
okay.
Shout out to Nick. Nick was the one who owned Revo at that time.
Shout out
Okay.
Nick.
Nick and Omar and RIP and Ricky was out there.
Yeah.
Ricky from Alice.
So what year would that have been?
Probably like 2010,
Okay.
2009.
Yeah, because I think Rick had already come along a little bit more. Because I started in 2011.
Oh, okay.
So that time Art was running the open mic.
Got you.
And Clarissa was still doing her
Tuesdays
out
Yeah.
there.
Dude, we need a Tuesday.
Yeah.
We need a
Yeah.
good Tuesday. What days do they got? What days do you host?
I don't host anything locally in town. I don't host any of the open mics. I kind of had like a stranglehold on it for a long time, just because the venue, like
They were
any
like,
venue,
you're not going nowhere.
that and it's as from a venue owner standpoint, it's easier for them to work with one person.
Yeah.
And I tried a couple different times to put a rotation in, and eventually I just got so busy I just couldn't be available to do. I was like, I can't do a Thursday open mic anymore because it's like every other Thursday I'm
Getting some
I'm out
shows
of town or
That's what happened to me too.
or somewhere else. So now it's great because now they're doing the rotation. Now everyone gets a chance to host. So I don't have a night. So I just produce shows here when I can as I can.
Yeah.
I headline Mesquite a couple times a year.
Dude, it's crazy how there for a long time there wasn't a comedy club.
Yeah.
Like in Corpus, period. There was that one that was over here downtown, and I think there was
That was
one on the
before mine.
south side somewhere.
When you say the one downtown, what
It was over there by Stripes. This was like when I was like a kid.
Was it the
Oh,
one-
okay.
Yeah. The
yeah.
laugh out art.
It was no, that was
It was next to Burger King,
that
right?
was Sparkling CT. I believe.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
was that where it was?
I believe so.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
There's a couple long before mine because I did my research when I first started. I was trying to figure out comedy clubs. Of course, everyone remembers the one in the mall, which was
Yes.
crazy times.
Yes.
Okay, and this one I believe here was Sparkling CT, and then even before that, I remember some people when I started. Some of my uncles told me they had seen George Lopez at the High Tide Comedy Club, which was on top of the Omni, I believe. If
Oh,
I'm not
damn.
mistaken, which was even before that. Yeah, so there's been
a few,
comedy
yeah.
in Corpus. You know, it's just it comes and it goes.
Yeah, that place was pretty big. I remember, and then Brandon opened up his spot over here and started doing comedy.
Yeah.
And it just blew up for him, dude. Like that shit just works.
Yeah,
I remember he was like, he would tell me like, dude, we're just like bursting at the seams every time we have a show. We can't even get bigger shows because we don't have the
enough
room
seats.
for it.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
was
mean?
there. I ran shows there for 3 years.
Yeah.
and we couldn't. It was just anyone that had any kind of draw.
Yeah.
You know, at all. Didn't matter if they were famous 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, Corpus.
You couldn't fit them in there.
Yeah.
There was only
yeah.
like 100 people that could maybe
everything
fit in
was
there.
selling out, and now he's got the bigger room
Yeah.
over there, and he's filling that one up.
Damn.
You know,
Is he
too.
filling over there too? At the south side?
Depending
Is that
who
what
it
you're talking about?
Yeah, the south side location.
Yeah.
Depending who it is, he's filling it up, which is great because what that did was before that there was nowhere if you were, you know, a 400 or 500 seat draw, but not yet selling out a theater. There was no place for you to perform at south of San Antonio. So that's why Corpus didn't get a lot of
That's
comedy
been the problem with music too,
Yeah.
because of our venue size. I had a conversation with that about with Casey because he was saying that there's Concrete Street who holds thousands of people. There's Brewster Street that holds maybe like 2,000 or maybe 1,000 or somewhere or you know something like that. But there's not like a solid indoor room that holds 1,000 people. It's like hard to bring anybody over here. You know what I mean? So that's why we're all excited about the Ritz.
That's right. The Ritz.
The Ritz will be
is it going?
It's going.
It's
It's
started,
going.
right?
Well, it's not going. Like it's not open,
Yeah.
but like the restoration is going. They hooked up with the right people from like El Paso or somewhere that they do that kind of. They do like restorations of old theaters and stuff like that.
Awesome.
And dude, that shit's gonna be crazy. Like
Well, it's always been I hope to record there someday.
hell yeah.
So I'm glad to see it finally. And it was stagnant for so long. I used to live down when I worked Mesquite. I lived in
those apartments right there?
at the edge there. So I used to you know go out in the morning and smoke my joint and look
like,
at me.
"Damn,
Hey,
dude.
I'm gonna record a special.
this place
there
opens
someday."
up, it's
I was
it.
like, they just need to fix it.
Hell
But
yeah.
I know that takes a while to get money together.
Yeah. It does.
All
I mean,
that
dude,
stuff.
it's a
Yeah.
like a $16 million project.
Yeah.
It's fucking big.
Now,
We have a lot of- we have a lot of your fans
Hey,
in the
bro,
chat,
my
dude.
fucking Theo can do it for
1,600.
1,600, bro.
We could take a couple of those zeros off. You got a couple fans in here. DJ
I?
Obvious from Austin.
All right.
Steve Rosin, Pink Plantain. I don't know who the hell that is. Boy Genius, what's good?
Right
Man,
on, man.
we got some celebs in there too, man. That's crazy. GMC, what's going down?
Thanks for
Chingo there?
tuning in, yeah.
Chingo hasn't said anything yet,
Chingo.
but I'm sure he's around.
Means the check clear.
Yeah. he's like, well, I could be in there, but I'm on my wife's account.
You know.
because, it's all-
You're like, it'll go through.
He
He said he should be showing up.
I don't know if last time you hung out with, but Chingo's in dad mode too.
Fuck yeah, he's in dad
He's got
mode.
2 under 5.
Yep.
Man,
Yeah, dude.
and God,
Yes.
God bless him, man.
Yes.
When I go up on Tuesdays to record the podcast, he's like, all right, let's do. All right,
I got 45 minutes.
Yeah, school pickup. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, don't mess around with that parent pickup line,
Nah.
man.
Oh yeah,
you're late-
I've heard horror
If
stories
you're
about
late
those.
to the parent pickup line, that ruined. There goes your whole afternoon because you're there for like an hour, man.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hear parents are pretty serious about that over there.
gotta be there early, man.
And you gotta like, it's just a stagnant line, right? Everybody's just waiting.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're not one of the ones that gets there 30 minutes before,
Yeah.
put you on a podcast or something. Yeah. There's tricks of the trade. you
Yeah,
know?
it sounds like
Yeah.
It's like a thriller movie.
Yeah, it's all like
it's like
the line.
It's like you got to be someone who gets to 30 minutes before.
Oh, that
Or
that
else.
you know what? Now that I think about it, that'd be a great
stuck.
little web series.
You're
man.
stuck in traffic,
yes.
and you're like, "Where's my kid? Where's my
Dude,
kid?" There's
you know what'd be
hundreds of
cool if like you could broadcast from your car just to the people in the line,
Yeah.
like on the radio station. Everybody turning on channel. It was like ham radio kind of thing going out. And you're just talking shit
You just
about
talk-
everyone.
Talking about you're just talking shit about the hall monitors who are like bringing the kids to the car. It's like, look at that vest, high visibility.
This guy
Get the
thinks
fuck out of here.
this guy thinks everyone's looking at him. He thinks he's visible and
Oh,
shit.
this guy got a new tie.
Oh, you're visible?
Oh, he's
or
got a
what?
new tie. Oh, whoa.
You're bad because you're visible? That's cool, man. That's cool. Dude, so we have a couple of things that we're going to do today on the show. One of them is
Fun.
this.
Well, they're all fun.
Our friends at BMI Latin, I did a show for them in Austin. They gave us this Rosalia big box Coca-Cola
Yo.
big box. This isn't, I've been watching, I'm a big Mando fan, and they've been like, all these guys on Mandalorian have been getting these like big boxes of toys. I'm very jealous. But I got a Rosalia box.
So you're part of the Mandalorian now.
I am.
Technically.
They inducted me today, actually. So I'm a real Mando, but let's see if they'll give me the box.
Hey, you're a real Mando, man.
All right, so how can we do this? What camera
I
can
was gonna say,
point?
do you want me to man a camera and just?
Here, look. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's probably best. Yeah,
Okay,
let's
okay.
get man a camera.
Hell yeah.
Manicam.
Hell yeah.
Manicam.
There you go.
All right.
We're gonna do this one.
Sassy baby on the
BMI.
camera.
No. BMI is the people who pay me. The only people. All right.
Tag your sponsor, man.
All right. So here's the lid. Wait. Oh, yep. Okay. So we'll focus in. There
Looks
we
like
are.
it's your birthday right now.
All right. Everybody's seeing behind the scenes over here, man. I don't want them to see everything. Just kidding. I'm just joking. All right. So check it out. I'm gonna open the box. Hello. Okay. So it's a Rosalia flavored Coca-Cola, which is and they gave me a nice sticker. This one's going on the trash can. If you
That's a compliment.
it's a compliment. If you make it to the trash can, like you're good. We have a trash can that we've had for like 10 years. Every fucking sticker in the world is on it. Taste the transformation, okay? Rosalia, I appreciate this. I know that you probably never even seen this before, but thanks.
Wait, what's the transformation? 'Cause remember
She said taste the transformation. Coca-Cola Creations is revealing its newest bold flavor and an exciting global collaboration with Grammy Award-winning artist Rosalia. I don't know what flavor it is, but we're about to find out. I don't care. Okay, we got this cool sticker. We do need cups. Yes, we got this book. I'm guessing it's a diary. Was that racist of me? With a marker. With a cool marker that you can write stuff. It tastes like Rosalia. No, it actually tastes exactly like Rosalia's bathwater. That's all they did was just bottle this shit.
What do you mean?
All right. So then we got these. We got these fucking cans, these mini cans of Coke Zero sugar. Leave it to a skinny bitch to fucking send us the Coke Zero. Okay.
There you go.
All right. And then they gave us some Coke. Oh, damn. These are heavy as fuck. These are like ceramic coasters. Right on. All right. So now let's see what it is. Okay. So we got the. And some glasses. All right. Let me put these on.
There you go. The Coca-Cola glasses, man.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, these are nice coasters. Pink plantain. I wish that I knew who you were. But look how thick they are. I think they're made of ceramic. All right. So, okay, let's take these things out. We got 2 Cokes. And then a little cup. Throw this down there.
Wow, indeed.
Wow, indeed. All right. So let's check this out. Okay.
Oh,
so
it's plastic. I thought it was glass.
this, I think
Oh, was
it's glass.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, it sounded like plastic.
Well,
Oh, it's just when it hit the ceramic.
Yeah.
It sounded all.
All right, I'm gonna open it. All right. Shout out to my boy Jesus Gonzalez for giving me this stuff, Jesus, and also giving me a bunch of work.
There you go.
All right. So, you put ice in there. You're so sweet, Chris. Thank you.
This better be good, Chris.
That's what I said. All right, hold up. I'm gonna.
You should pour some in that glass, though.
Oh, right, like for the commercial. Here, Javi, take some. We're gonna do this together.
Oh, okay. Oh, are we taste testing?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Taste testing. One's for best boy.
Yay. My name is Ryan.
Ryan is. It's funny that your name is Ryan and that your name is best boy also. All right.
AKA Sassy Baby.
Sassy baby. Hopefully there's no poison in this thing because I didn't even wash it. So
Forgive my ignorance. What Rose?
Rosalia is one of Bad Bunny's ex-girlfriends.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
I believed you.
No, she actually is going out with a really cool reggaeton artist. This guy named Raul Alejandro. Is like, that's gotta be racist. Dope. Okay. I love him because
so it's not a flavor. For a second, I was trying to figure out.
It's bathwater.
I thought Rosalia was made like lavender.
Well, it probably is. It probably is.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, my name's Ryan.
Rosalia.
Hello.
You'll do it later.
I'm gonna put this back up.
Okay. All right, we can go. We can get back into normal mode. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna steal this ice. Chris, you want to try this? Is this taking too long?
No, that's fine. No, sure, yeah. Let's try it.
It's my fucking stream. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
I feel like Twitchers are good with dead air.
You feel like what?
I feel like Twitchers are good with dead air.
Yeah,
Like-
it's
like
weird,
they get
dude. Like I watch a lot of Twitch streamers, and then like when I'm twitching, it's like
When I'm twitching?
When I'm twitching, I'm high.
Yeah.
When I'm seizing.
It's a wow.
Sorry.
Here, just give this cup to. I mean the
Which one?
give one of these to Chris.
What
and
up,
one
what
of
up?
these
My
to
name is El Dusty.
Maya. I know I only notice the dead air when I'm like right now.
Yeah, but
Like, I feel so weird.
But for some reason in that platform, I feel like it's okay.
Dude, yes. And then I had a conversation with one of my boys that was like, he does shows and stuff like that, and he was telling me about the format and like TV stuff. But it's like Twitch is different. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go for a long time, you can have dead air, you can talk about nothing.
Yeah.
Bro, the other day I was watching a Mando like reaction video to the show, and like he literally was like, okay, 3, 2, 1, start, and then you start the show and you just sit there and watch it with him. But he's watching it with no sound.
Yeah, 'cause
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's like, dude, what is going on here?
I'm not a social media person, so I've had to a buddy of mine, especially through the release of my special and all that. Like he's had to like literally take me by the hand, like, okay, Javi, you need to post 3 times today, and you need to go live every day. And I'm like, dude, what am I gonna go live? I took my kid to school today,
dude,
and I made hamburger helper, bro. What am I gonna say on the live?
It's very crazy, but
he's like nothing. Don't
People love that shit, bro. Yeah. And the other day I streamed myself making a espresso coffee.
That's what he said.
And like, dog, like I had all these people in there. Like I almost feel like more than fucking Twitch sometimes. And then like the next day it's like, dude, I watched you do your coffee. That was so funny. And and I was like, for real? And then like Kylie told me like, Dusty, I think you should do that more. Like you need to vlog more. Like
he's like, just
we're interested.
Yeah, whatever your nightly routine is, do that.
It's
but
crazy.
on live.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, man.
Cool.
That's kind of weird.
Vlogs are fun.
I need to go back to making my masala.
Masala.
Your masala?
I'll taste. I'm down with that. All right, cheers, everybody. Big up to Rosalia. BMI, thank you. We're gonna do this taste test. Cheers,
Thank
Chris,
you, Beanie.
Maya. All right.
So there's supposed to be a transformation from when you first taste it to the aftertaste.
It's supposed to change.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't catch that part. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But it's also Coke Zero. So what I feel is that it starts as a regular Coca-Cola, and then in the
goes
aftertaste
to
there's
the
like
vanilla.
there's like a vanilla. That's what
I got
it is.
vanilla first and cherry at the back end.
Ooh. It's different for
Yeah,
everybody.
maybe it's different for everybody.
Oh.
I got a little bit of coconut.
It's a little.
That's what Ryan's saying.
Mine tastes like
space agey,
Pepsi.
man.
Hey, we don't say those words.
It just turns into Pepsi.
guys. Trying to get a check here.
Sorry, Coca-Cola,
The cola that shall
the cool
not
drink,
be named.
the revolutionary.
You're like Coca-Cola, the choice of a new generation.
no. Well, what's Coca-Cola has a slogan?
This is it.
This is it.
Is that it?
No, I think that was Michael
I
Jackson.
just thought it was enjoy.
Enjoy.
I think it was just
Isn't that it?
enjoy.
No, it's
I got it.
it's
Oh. Things go better with Coke. Oh no, there's different ones.
They had different ones.
It's the real thing. Look, in 1975, look up America.
Didn't Justin
It sounds like a
Timberlake
threat.
have one? It was like Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I think they have done different ones.
Feel it. I'm feeling
Right?
it. I'm feeling
I
it.
wish I could buy the world a Coke.
Oh,
grab a Coke and smile.
There you go.
I think
was
their
one.
current one is Taste the Feeling.
Taste the
the
rainbow.
feeling.
Oh,
Yeah.
the feeling. All right.
That was my favorite one, the Richard Pryor one. Tell the motherfucker have a Coke and a smile.
Smile, shut the fuck up. Yo, This is not bad. I mean,
this is good.
I'm not a real vanilla person, but Rosalia's bathwater, I'm gonna go ahead and say.
Is that what it is? Is it something they added?
I found it.
Rosalie?
Real magic is what it is now.
That can't be.
As of 2021, real magic.
Awesome. Coke.
Well, kudos to them.
Kudos.
Sticking with having the
So many.
bravery to switch up the slogan every now and then.
Yeah, man, you got to do that.
A lot of companies just stick with it, man. And
Have y'all ever heard
where
of,
are they now? Like Bluebell. Bluebell wouldn't change.
Bluebell ain't changing shit.
Bluebell was like,
They don't even got a promo staff.
eat all you can and sell the rest.
Well, sometimes it's like too iconic. Did y'all hear about
like a lesbian pimp.
There's a Mexican fast food place in the Midwest called Taco John's.
Oh.
And their original slogan was a whole lot of Mexican.
What?
Hey, you know what I'm feeling?
A whole lot
A whole lot of Mexican.
I kind of like that
that's
for
actually
me.
that's actually my rap name.
A whole lot of Mexican?
MC Whole Lot of Mexican.
A lot of Mexican. They call me Lotto.
A lot of Mexican.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that. All right, well, let's go on to the next segment. Let's do Word on the Street. Is that cool? Can we do Word on the Street? Word on the Street. Chris, this better be good, Chris. God damn it. Fuck that up. It's right here in front of me. All I got to do is read it, and I just say it
You're wearing
all
the wrong
wrong.
glasses, that's why.
I say it wrong every time.
You don't have your prescription glasses on.
Prescriptions. Oh, you want me to put my prescribes on?
Did you have them
No,
nearby?
I'm just kidding. Aw. All right, this better be good, Chris. Let's do this.
We're going to look at that screen.
Better be good, Chris.
All right, first story of the day. Trump has been arrested after turning himself in the arraignment and hush money case. Pleads not guilty.
Yeah, don't throw us an easy one first or anything.
I know, right? I saw like I'm pretty sure it was a fake mugshot. But it was like him in like the yellow shirt or the orange jumpsuit. There's no way they got him in a jumpsuit, bro.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No.
There's no way. Isn't that crazy that you can be that rich
Did
that
they-
like,
did
they
they-
won't even fuck with you?
I know they're just doing the headline here, but like, did he actually get cuffed?
I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
so.
So I think there were two things that didn't. He did get like arrested, but the two things that didn't happen: cuffed and mugshot.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Didn't
Oh,
happen.
so they didn't give him a mugshot.
No mugshot and no cuffs, but like he
But
is
he
in
got
court now.
fingerprinted. He got
Yeah,
processed.
yeah. Exactly. Yes, he got processed, and now he's in
He
court.
went through the formality of getting arrested.
You know
he,
what's-
he didn't
it's
get hooked.
Jesus.
He didn't get hooked and booked.
That sucks because like people have got arrested for a lot less
Yeah.
and had to go through a lot more.
Yeah.
And it's just money that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Apparently, he still owes his lawyer like everything, all
Dog.
the money, but the
Oh,
lawyer
yeah.
got
A
arrested,
lot
so he's not
of
gonna get
people,
any of it.
everything.
Like he never like paid for any of it.
You know, politics aside, though, I wish that it would have been done. Like, I wish the rest would have happened like a Law and Order episode. You know,
that would have been all shit.
Yeah, because those, where it's fun, where he's like
That's
coming
the
out of the
wire.
bathroom and like
My
the
bad.
detectives are just there, like, we just want to talk to you. Like, maybe he runs out the back. Like
they
It's kind of like the
Why-
fucking teenager. I mean, what
why
is
you
that?
running, Donnie?
The sexual predator thing, where he comes in with a clipboard and he's like,
it's like, do you know why you're here today?
"Do you know why you're here today?"
You want
Why
to
are
do
you
this
here?
the easy way or the hard way, Donnie?
I have these transcripts. It says here that you paid Stormy Daniels hush money. Is that true? Is that true? I don't know who you are. And that's all I have for.
I mean,
Trump
dude, the thing is that he probably did. I mean, I'm sure he paid her to I mean, he did.
No, he did. No,
It's
it's
a fact.
it's one of the charges. Yeah,
Not
37
enough.
counts, right? 37
37
charges.
charges. Yeah.
Yeah.
That he denied.
He's going.
Has he
not
got? Is
guilty.
he guilty for any of them?
Well, we don't know yet. The trial just
He
started today.
played. No,
Bro,
it's not
this
in the
is
trial.
strictly-
He just got arraigned.
That was 34 counts.
Arraignment is literally just a notification that you are being officially charged, and then the process comes
Yeah.
of pretrial and
This.
and if
I
there's
feel
gonna
like
be
he set this
pleas
up.
and all
It's
that.
just starting.
He set it
Yeah,
up.
this
This is just for ratings.
is literally it's literally just a formality. Like,
Right.
hey, we got the okay to press charges. Now,
don't worry, we're not gonna handcuff you.
Now, if he ever goes to trial for how many things, a lot of people don't. If you think just a normal criminal case, I know this is a very high profile thing, but a lot of charges don't ever go to trial because it gets worked out. In
Yeah,
the process.
settled and all kinds of shit, bro.
Like,
imagine
so
a
now that
settlement.
he's been arraigned, now they know there's charges. This is just from my understanding of the legal process, right? Not even specific to this. Now, his lawyers get to see, like, okay, what's the evidence that you're bringing? against him, and they look at it, and if it's enough where they're like, okay, maybe you got a case, like what's on the table for a for a
how much
plea
you
deal.
got?
Yeah, how can we make this as painless as possible,
I have a couple lawyer friends, and they tell me that like all day long, all they're doing is just going in there and trying to work shit out. So if you got tickets that are like $2,000 worth of tickets, they're like, hey, can I pay you? He can't pay you the $2,000. Can I pay you $500?
Right.
And they're like, sure. And then you're good. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's so fucked.
Exactly. So if that happens for you or me, it's gonna happen with this. Like if you're hoping to see the man in a jumpsuit,
it's not.
Don't hold your.
Don't hold your fucking.
Don't hold your fucking.
For sure. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, it's sad to me. You know what I mean? Like that is what it is to me. It's like sad because people have gotten their lives ruined for worse.
Yeah.
You know, and this is just gonna walk away, like whatever.
Just the entitlement that reeks on this man.
And it's not just him though. I mean, if they would have arrested Barack Obama, it would have been the same thing, dog.
Yeah, for sure,
you know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying? I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I mean, they did arrest Pablo Escobar. Some Vaporwaves is in the chat.
Oh yeah, they Pablo Escobar'd him. Like they didn't cuff him. Well, I mean, you can't Pablo. Well, I think Pablo Escobar ended a different way. On a rooftop.
Yeah. But didn't he end up at a prison for a little while too?
I don't
It was like
remember.
all lit. It was all nice, super nice.
I don't remember.
Money
I
talks.
haven't finished Narcos.
Escobar.
Wait, was it Escobar?
No, you're talking about
Chapo.
Escobar.
Chapo.
Never went in. He got killed on.
He'd
a
rather
rooftop.
die on his knees.
he got killed on a
That's the
rooftop.
wrong guy too.
That was
He got killed on
wrong guy.
Wrong guy as well. All right.
Wild though.
Wild man.
I am surprised that it got this far though, because like when he first got like indicted and people were like, and I was like, oh damn, I guess that's gonna happen. So the fact that this came on the news, I was like, oh, this is still happening.
Yeah.
Hello, I was very surprised
Yeah.
that it happened.
Unfortunately, whatever. Let's just hope that he's really not guilty.
Yeah.
And because he's gonna get away with it. It'd be nice if he was not guilty, right? But that's not gonna happen.
I just hope justice is served.
Justice is
There you
there you
go.
go. There you go.
There you go. Very diplomatic.
Just like
of
Moff
you.
Gideon. If Moff Gideon, he went to get trialed, but he
Giancarlo
broke out. I mean, who knows?
Despacito,
You know, we don't
man.
know what happened to him. Hello there. So whatever. All right, Chris.
I
next
just
story.
hope both teams have fun.
Right. I mean, and I hope that the
all
ratings go up for all these, like,
Yeah.
I mean, you could literally change the economy by putting this on TV and letting the ratings go up, and now we have super lit TV shows next year.
It's
you
gonna
know
be,
what I'm
it's
saying?
gonna be with him. It's probably gonna be pay per view.
Oh yeah,
Right,
but
right.
Pink Plantain has the point. Like it's possible, but like 34 charges is a lot.
Yeah,
like-
but what are they gonna? They're gonna get him for like the lead.
Man, that's like a 3-day weekend.
Right. What are they gonna do? Lock down Mar-a-Lago or whatever? And like he's like, okay, now you're in prison. Like come on, dog, come on. He probably owns a couple prisons too. Think about
There
it.
you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be wild.
He's like, I need the one with the best Wi-Fi. He's tweeting.
Imagine,
All right.
imagine
That
Trump in prison
actually
break.
funny to be able to walk in and be like, I own this place.
Right? He's like, I need to speak to the manager. I am the manager.
Trump will be the only vato to walk the main yard alone. Eh?
For sure. All right. Well, anyways, let's go to the next one. Next story.
All right, Bandman, I think it's Kevo, seeks $5 million from Gunna for time I wasted waiting to release shelved feature he bought for $250K.
Oof. Dang. That happens a lot.
Are features normally that high?
Hell yeah. 250K. I don't even think you can. I don't even think there's a price on like Drake features. Like there's like it's like $1 million or some shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah, and you have like no freedom to do anything. Well, you can't get a Drake feature unless you're like Megan Thee Stallion or
Unless like
somebody
the labels
very
are
huge.
like in
Yeah,
cahoots,
yeah. It's not.
Why?
But why?
What would you say is like time wasted? Like how long is too long for someone to return a feature?
The time I wasted is not a song title. I'm sorry.
No, I think time wasted is like
Is the
a
song
quote.
title?
It is.
Or
No,
is
no,
it?
it's a quote. It's
It's a
okay.
quote directly.
It's bad because I know every single word up there and understand none of them when you put them side by
Well,
side.
the thing is that he wasted time
Yeah.
waiting to release. And dude, like if you put that song out, I mean, he's gonna be collecting fucking royalties, millions of royalties, because he has a song with Drake. You know what I'm saying? So like, it makes sense that he's suing. I don't think he's gonna get $5 million, but shit, it's like everything else. They're just gonna give him the settlement, and then he's gonna move on.
So this guy, Bam, it's another artist.
Yes. Right? Is he not
yeah,
a
he's
producer?
suing Gunna.
Okay.
Another artist.
Gunna.
Yeah.
For $5 million because he wasted time because he waited way too long for a $250,000 feature.
Right.
And he just never sent him.
Wait. No. It was like they shelved the feature.
Oh,
bought it.
Yeah, like so he had the song done, and they never I don't know if
So Kevo bought a feature from Gunna.
yes, and they never released it. It was shelved because of Gunna's people.
Oh,
we had
I was like, why is that Gunna's fault? If you
Yeah,
bought his feature,
right.
why is that?
That happens quite a bit.
So,
We
'cause you
had
gotta
a
get
feature
clearance
from Ian Dior,
Okay.
and it got taken down because he's just too big. They were just like,
Well, it's also because Gunna went through. He went through a legal battle. Like with himself, so he was getting caught up with that, and that's why everything was shelved. So now he's so that's the main reason why they're saying like time's wasted. Like, wow, I had to wait for you to not,
because he was going through a
be
legal
under all the
battle?
scrutiny,
right.
to have my song going. Yeah, so that's really
I mean, dude, he's got a case. You know what I'm saying? Like he bought a song. They probably signed some deals, some contracts.
And you got paid for it, and now
And
I
he got
can't
paid
release
for it.
it because
Right.
of something that you're doing.
Right.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah, and I mean, like whenever you're signed, and you're not supposed to be doing things without telling the
clearance.
label. You know what I mean?
Is that part of maybe from a producer standpoint? You can explain this to me, or I've tried to explain to my wife, but I don't. Like DJ Khaled, like part of what he brings to the table is he's really good at brokering those deals and getting certain artists to work together, even if they're not on the same.
And I mean,
and stuff.
he's a DJ, so naturally he has the ear for good music. You know what I mean? So he's probably like, I got these beats. This guy and this guy sound good on this beat. They've never been on a song together. Let's fucking do this shit.
And then he makes it happen.
And then he
'Cause
makes it
doesn't
happen.
Take
Right.
no for an answer.
Right. Yeah. And now he's at a point of power where he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, dude, he can do a fucking TikTok and like they'll sell more albums than what the dude was doing like chilling. You know what I mean? So whatever. The game.
Yeah.
The game.
another one.
Inside baseball.
Another one. All right, Chris, let's go to the next story.
Congratulations.
All right, Dwayne Johnson
Oh,
to
shit.
reprise Moana role for Disney's live-action remake.
So he's gonna be the dude.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be the same dude that he voiced.
He's gonna have long hair.
I guess so. Yeah.
He's gonna have hair.
Yeah, period. Well, the dude's hair is like super long, right?
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. I like this.
What's y'all's opinion on Dwayne Johnson ever since he became like a very like
Mean guy.
serious actor? Like I don't know.
Is he?
I feel like
Oh, well, I heard. Well, is that?
Like last week.
Yeah, it was like last
Yeah.
week.
Oh, last
Yeah.
week.
Like
he was a
Last
serious
week
actor?
there's a story going around. Because him and the other Rock, Skinny Rock,
Rock 2.
Rock 2
2
are fighting, and they're like both dickheads, but now it's coming out that Dwayne is actually a dickhead too. But he's like his persona is that he's this like super nice guy, which I have a hard time believing that he's a dickhead. I don't know, maybe it's just that smile, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I just feel like ever since he got into like the business side of like Hollywood, like being an actor, I feel like it's not the same person. Like
It's-
all of his roles are the same. They're all
He
just
became
for
a
money.
brand.
I feel like he became a brand instead of a performer, and I feel like I kind of lost that respect for the guy, unfortunately. Moana though.
Lost respect for The Rock.
But I mean, there
trying
was
to-
a bigger conversation.
You're doing it.
There was a bigger conversation about animated films. Like this is probably the fastest IP turnaround.
That's right. It hasn't even been
In-
10 years.
Yeah, it hasn't even been 10 years.
It's been what, 3, 4, 5?
I
The
don't even
fastest.
know.
What did you call that technical term?
Turnaround?
I said IP turnaround,
IP.
which is like like when they have a book and they
Really?
immediately make it into a movie.
Uh-huh.
Well, so Disney's been doing this with all their animated films, turning them into live action. You know, like Beauty and the Beast and stuff, Little Mermaid, and this movie's like their most recent live action that they're like, boom, it's going to become the recent animation to live action pipeline.
They didn't wait. They didn't wait like 40 years like the
Yeah.
Cinderella
Yeah,
stories.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
But I feel like it's too soon for like a live action already. I mean, like unless they're just like running out of ideas for original stories at this point.
I mean, Moana's pretty cool,
She's pretty cool.
and it's a
I mean, it's a good
it's a
story.
diverse
It's fun.
culture to put out there as a live action cartoon
You know
flick.
what? True, you're right. You're right. Pacific
you go.
Islanders. do
You know what I'm
live
saying?
action
Like,
movie,
what
yeah.
what other ones
There
can
you
you
go.
think?
Oh,
of?
Yeah,
they're
they
making
might have
Lilo and Stitch also.
They might have
Oh,
fast
nice.
tracked that one.
Live action.
Are they?
Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna shoot them simultaneously. Maybe they're just gonna, like,
Fuck it. We have this
like,
set.
hey,
Yeah.
y'all are here anyway.
Yeah, like, hey, check it out. We built this Hawaii. Look at that.
Like what? Like one film shoots it during the day, and then at night it's the other film.
Yeah.
That's
They just
totally smart.
rotate.
There you go. Just read this real quick.
be racist.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next
Ain't
story.
that the same beach?
Yeah.
All right, man allegedly used Apple AirTag to find and kill person who stole his truck.
This is Taken 4.
Yo,
He
that
got
one's
taken
crazy.
Like his
Taken
AirTag-
for?
His AirTag has a speaker and it's like in his bag and it's just like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah, it's like you're
I don't
fucked.
know where you found my bag, but I'm gonna find you.
Yeah, I will find you. I have a special set of skills. Got his ass for
I
sure.
don't know how you found my bag, but I have an AirTag. I will find you.
I would be fucking scared, dog.
I
if
will
somebody-
use Find My iPhone. The little
the
thing,
whole time. It's like, where's that coming from?
and I will kill you. Exactly. They're like, where's the AirTag?
How did he kill him? Shoot him? Was it a slow,
Well,
painful
let's get
death?
started by saying this was in San Antonio.
Oh,
Down the
shit!
street.
The 210.
San Antonio.
Si se puede.
We gotta have that soundbite in here too.
San Antonio.
I mean, what kind of truck was it?
For sure.
We got questions here.
It was probably a short bed GMC Denali.
I do feel like we are entering the age of the vigilante.
Dude, I mean, we'll dog. We can carry guns here like with no
Yeah.
problem. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
It's
definitely
Wild
some
West.
vigilante shit.
Yeah. If crime gets bad enough, I mean, somebody's gonna start digging things into their own.
I mean,
hands.
there is some vigilantes. It's no, not Batman.
Well, I feel
It's
like
in Chicago.
I feel like we might be witnessing the birth of Batman, like
Ooh.
without even knowing it.
I mean, there's already villains. Did y'all hear about that serial killer in Austin?
What?
Yeah, you see.
That like over the course of like months, they found like 37 dead bodies in Lake Ladybird.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
And that apparently they've been targeting people on.
Men.
They've been targeting men on like Rainy Street and like
Oh,
around the
man.
lake. And when I read that, I was like, damn, weren't you and I walking Rainy Street like a
Yes.
shit ton
Always
during
Yes.
South by? Yeah.
Dude.
Maybe that's why they had
scared
less
now.
events there this year.
Right? They were like,
Oh
no, man.
shit, maybe.
Nah, it wasn't.
They're trying to keep it covered up. It goes all the way to the top. Classic film lingo.
There you go.
And then
But yeah, they shot him through. The guy shot the guy through the white truck that he had.
so he shot him.
Yeah, he shot him with the gun.
He shot the guy through his own
He
truck.
shot his
Yeah,
own
through his
truck.
own. He shot his own truck. Like that's how.
That's how mad he was.
That's how angry he was.
He
You gotta
shot
be
through
pissed.
his window in the parking lot through the other window and then hit the guy.
He's like, my insurance will cover it. Pa, 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 pa.
I think insurance is probably the least of his worries.
Yeah, nah, that dude was fucking
Nah.
pissed.
Was the AirTag okay?
Yeah.
They are
No
cute.
notes on that.
I have a couple of AirTags, so bitch, y'all be stealing shit from me. We're gonna have some problems.
Are they?
I just got a new gun today.
Are they accurate though?
I mean,
yes,
yeah, hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
As
they
you
are.
can tell.
Are they more accurate?
Yeah, no shit.
Are they more accurate than what you have?
Like
in
Find
your-
My
in your
Phone?
iPad, Find My Phone, because I know that shit.
I
sucks.
think it's pretty
No,
much
no,
the same technology.
It's the same thing, but
Yeah.
like it's not just like your phone or your computer. Now you can
Because I
attach
actually
to anything.
had one of CC's finest knock on my door at like 11:30 at night because they were getting a ping for an iPad
Oh shit.
inside my house that was stolen.
Oh, but it was like next door or something.
Oh,
I guess, but he said it came to my house, and he goes and I went and answered the door, and I'm like, can I help you? He goes, yeah. He goes, do you have any iPads inside the house? I'm like, yeah.
Hello.
He's like, I was like, I got 4. He's like, you do? I'm like, yeah, they're mine. like, he goes, you didn't go anywhere today? Like, it's like, no. He goes, are there any kids inside the house? I'm like, I got a 3-year-old.
He's like, that motherfucker been stealing shit. Come on.
I was like, no, there's no iPad here, man. Other than the ones that
I mean, they can't do anything,
belong
right?
to me.
Like-
No, they couldn't do anything
Unless they have a
And
warrant.
He believed me. He wasn't like
Right,
he
right,
wasn't
right.
like I don't believe you. I was
yeah, I
like,
mean, you don't look
yeah,
like a guy
man.
that's gonna steal.
Yeah,
some
I was
shit.
like, I'm sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
take anyone's iPad and have
You
it inside my
apologize.
house.
I'm sorry, I'm not a criminal.
I mean, they could have
Like-
probably thrown it in your. I mean, you know, I mean, it could be
Well,
anywhere.
He looked out because I got the cameras on the house.
Yeah.
So my wife was like, he was looking over our fence. I was like, well, one, he's not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But 2, what do you think? I guess maybe
Maybe
someone
they
just
chunked it over your
maybe someone
fence.
chunked
Yeah,
it
yeah.
over the fence.
One
It was
time that
probably
happened
across
here.
the street or something.
Yeah, it was probably next door or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, one time that happened here, we got broken into, and that night they stole the iPad, and we went and fucking got it back
Yeah?
with the cops. Yeah,
Well,
When?
well, that was
it was before y'all.
that was the only part that that bothered me, but I guess the people who had led them there is the people's
Were there?
truck were there. They were sitting in the truck.
Oh, we wouldn't knock on the fucking door.
Across the street. Well, they came with CCPD.
Yeah, us too. I mean, we
you
did
know,
too.
okay.
Yeah.
And so it was.
This was
like,
over there in the hood too, bro. We like went.
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck, man, we gotta go over there and fucking knock
damn.
on somebody's door." And so we went over there. The cops knocked on the door. I was right behind them, basically, and they came out, and the dude came out with like, I mean, we told him like, "Hey, bro, we're coming over there with the cops. Like, you need to give me my iPad." And then like he never answered. And then finally, when we're like, we're almost at your house, he was like, "Oh, I just bought this iPad from some fucking crackhead."
Right.
You know what I mean? And he was like, and they gave it back. And then he was like, at the very end, he was like, "Well, what about my money?" And I was like, "Dog, you fucking paid a crackhead."
Yeah.
It was like,
You received stolen.
yeah,
Consider that a donation.
yeah, bro. They fucked up everything here though. We had like probably like 200 or 300 pairs of shoes. We were selling shoes at the time too, and they stole like fucking almost all of them. And then like the whole shop was like all jacked. The cash register was completely destroyed. Everything was destroyed. It was crazy.
Yeah.
They broke it. Yeah, it was wild. They broke in through the back, and now we have a fucking door made of like gigantic
Glass.
It's made of
And that's
Mandalorian steel.
Beskar.
and that's
Beskar.
how Dusty became Batman.
Right.
I had a similar story of the cops looking for like a stolen device, and it was at my mom's place, and I was staying over for a weekend, and like I look out of my window and I'm like, holy shit, why are the cops here? And like I go to ask my mom, I'm like, Mom, what you do? She's like, nothing. And then we open the door and it's like, hi, we're so sorry, but like apparently like this woman, she lost like her Android phone, and like the only trace we have of it is like through their Snap map. And I was like, well, damn. Well, all right,
damn.
well, let me look at it. And it's like, and it says it was like in front of your house. And I look at it and I'm like, this says 5 hours ago. When was this phone stolen? It's like an hour ago. And I'm like, so just look at the time, man.
Yeah.
It's not here. And
Yeah.
they went, all right, sorry, have a good day.
He's like, "You're right."
He's like,
He's like, "Little do you know, Best Boy has a new iPad."
and then like, little do I know, I hit a AirTag in y'all's truck.
Yeah.
Science.
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 No, they are pretty accurate though. Like I have a bunch of them all over the place.
No, this is pretty good. I have one in my backpack, and like I think every time I'm like 15 meters away, it like alerts me like, hey, your backpack's missing.
It's free
Yeah.
ass sponsorship.
Wow.
Yeah, on the
People
show
are
right now.
Wow,
people are
yeah.
also like
Guess those
Get
checks.
that. Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look into some air.
They're,
tags,
you dude, put them like
losing
in your
crap
son's
all
back
the
or like
time.
your kid's backpack. You
They're
know what I mean?
small. They're dope.
Yeah. But do they like work everywhere? Because like, or do you have to be on the internet? Because it doesn't have like Wi-Fi, does it?
No, it's a signal. It's like a straight satellite to satellite thing.
Oh,
And it
no
never
shit.
loses power.
Whoa.
You don't have to
Never
charge
loses
them
power.
or anything like that.
It's only ever like
Science.
on if you're looking for it, but even then it's like ultra lithium or something. I don't know.
also
Wow.
people are leaving like AirPods in people's to track
Bro,
them.
You're not gonna tell
Yeah.
me. You're not gonna tell me
Whoa.
that's not alien technology. Man.
Come on, man. It definitely is.
Nah, that's some NSA shit.
Yeah, bro.
Some tracking.
True.
Maybe
Like,
they
what
are.
do you know? What can you buy on the market right now that will never run
Never
out of
die.
battery? Like
Nothing.
nothing.
Ramen noodles,
It's science.
That's like straight from the Tesseract, man.
Cockroaches,
cockroaches. It's made of the blood of cockroaches.
Twinkies.
There was a story about somebody who, something about not this one, but like an AirTag. I forgot. Next story. Edit that out, Maya, will you?
Word on street.
Texas man accused of posing as cop to get into Megan Thee Stallion show.
Nice.
Have y'all heard of Catch Me If You Can?
No.
The Leonardo DiCaprio movie about Frank Abagnale Jr.
Yes.
Yes. Let's fucking go.
What happened?
This shit. So the movie's about this teen kid who like his parents split up, so he like ran away from home because like all that shit. And then he was like, "Fuck, I don't have any money, I need a job." And so he started like forging checks. But then he was like, "I don't have any money in my bank account because like I'm a missing like teen. They're just gonna report me because I'm missing." And so he's like, "I'm gonna pretend to be a fucking pilot for Pan Am Airlines." So he goes to like the airline. And he's like, "Hi, I'm actually writing a report for my school paper. Can I see like an ID badge?" Photocopies it, makes his own, and just shows up in like in a uniform. No, he goes to a tailor. And he's like, "I lost my uniform." It's like, it's okay. I mean, they're free if you're with the airline. He has a suit. He goes there.
Dude
He's like
was just a master of social engineering.
Yeah.
a master. So he ends up being a pilot for a few years. He ends up being a lawyer, a doctor in charge of a
Damn.
hospital, and then he gets caught by the FBI
Ooh, that's
It's a
by
good
just
flick,
blending
man.
in.
Fucking DiCaprio and Tom Hanks together, man.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
It's
And
my-
so
it's my
did he
favorite DiCaprio
like?
movie.
How did they catch him? Was he like acting like he was doing security or something?
No, well, like little by little. I mean, he
Hanks.
admits it too. He was like, I just wanted to be caught. I was tired of running. So he started leaving clues. he started leaving clues
at the concert.
Yeah, and
he got tired at the
He
concert.
made it a
no,
game
no.
with
I'm
the
talking about
FBI.
Leo DiCaprio.
No, he's still,
Oh,
he's still on the movie.
I was like, dog, it's like a 3-hour
You're not
concert.
talking
You
about
gotta
the
give him
story.
quick.
This is like if Catch Me If You Can was directed by Tyler Perry. This would become the plot line.
Yeah, he's like, let's throw Megan Thee Stallion in there. The kids love that.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, next story.
This is great. Wait, Chris, does it say how they got caught?
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't know the story. I'm sorry.
No. Okay.
Cool, man.
Better be good, Chris.
I hope it was worth it.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
All right, Harry Potter might get rebooted as HBO Max series, adapting
Okay.
one book per season.
After 7 movies,
To stretch.
6 prequels, and 3 video games, they're like,
There
let's do
you
more.
go.
Let's do more of the same
Yeah,
story.
let's do more.
So what are they going to... That's kind of crazy. I mean, I'm with it. I love Harry Potter.
It's a prequel series, right?
Oh, it's a prequel series.
I
Okay.
know.
No,
No, it's not. Oh, sorry,
one
sorry.
book per season.
No, it's they're gonna
what?
redo the same story you already heard. They're just gonna stretch out the movies.
He's going to edit it
Are
longer.
they?
The director's
is it-
cut,
is
if
it-
you
is it
will.
gonna
The
be the
movies
same
that you
current
either loved
canon?
or tolerated.
Tolerated?
I mean, they were good. Like I wasn't a fanatic. Like, I was
Right,
like,
right,
oh, yeah.
yeah.
Wait, so
that's a good
rebooted? That
movie.
means it's gonna be a reimagining, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it's
Science.
That just says
Interesting.
rebooted.
It's science.
Science.
So not nobody in the same cast, probably none of the same
Well,
creators.
no, yeah.
Damn. I would be pissed if I was the Harry Potter
For
actor.
another generation.
I wouldn't be. I mean, probably still residuals.
Sure.
But why?
But it's like, damn, man, I'm Harry Potter.
Didn't they? Didn't they? Try
He's
to,
like, I'm not Harry Potter
No, he's
anymore.
doing fun shit like Guns Akimbo.
Didn't they try to cancel this lady or something? So that didn't work out for them.
No. Well, I think
Evidently.
I think like the people that like own like the Harry Potter like world stuff, like I think like they bought it from her. I
Oh,
think,
she's
I
not
think-
getting. She's not getting money
I,
off
I
of
think
it
it's
anymore?
Warner. I think it's
No,
Warner
it's
Brothers.
no. So Warner Brothers has the rights, and
movie
after
rights.
every couple of years, they have to make a movie or they lose the rights. So
That's
it's
what
kind
it
of like how like Fox made a really bad Fantastic Four movie, and it's kind of like it's because it's half baked because it's like we don't want to lose these rights, so we
Yeah.
have to make something.
Oh shit.
You know,
Here we go again.
There you go.
Aaron said that there have been like 20 Batmans. He's right. There is a lot of Batmans, and they're all pretty much telling the same story in a weird way, right?
Yeah. Batman's a prophecy.
Batman's fucking dope, though.
I like the Robert Pattinson one.
Me too. I like it too.
I'm excited for the
I'm
next
excited for the next one.
Yeah,
It's a
same.
musical.
oh, you mean the Joker?
No, the second Joker's a musical.
Oh, well, whatever. It's Batman.
But I think people kind of see this as like Star Wars, you know, like remaking Star Wars, because this is some people's kind of like
Some
you know,
people Star Wars.
No, true. No, this is one of those like franchises that's like taking over a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, I could see
Like
that.
much like Star Wars and
It's like Lord of the Rings, you know, they did that prequel series and people were already pissed and like no one's even fucking watched it. So
wait, they made a series?
yeah, on Amazon Prime.
What?
That's their problem right there. Just kidding. All right.
You know, I mean, I have high hopes. Good luck to them. You know.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if they make it in the style of Last of Us. I'm just kidding. What if Pedro
What-
Pascal
is
is
Harry
Potter?
Potter?
Oh man, that would be lit.
In this version, Hermione's Latina.
There you go.
Harry
yeah.
Potter.
It's gonna be.
I mean,
is it gonna be a more diverse Harry Potter?
You know-
Right.
that part of the
More
reimagining?
inclusive. Like, can we get a brown guy as Harry
Inclusive.
Potter?
You know, no.
A
I think
transgender Dumbledore. For,
That'd be lit.
I think that's what they're gonna do because, like, I mean, like, ever since Harry Potter like came out, like J.K.
Pun
Rowling,
intended.
yeah, J.K. Rowling has like come up being like, you know, actually, Dumbledore's gay, or like, you know, actually, this is what I really meant. Like, she's been like rewriting, like, just coming up with ideas.
it's
So
actually very funny because it sounds like she comes up with all of this shit on the spot.
I like diversity.
yeah, just to seem like relevant. It's like, you know, there was actually this Mexican guy called, and like gives it like a really stereotypical name.
Jesus.
Instead of McGonagall, it's gonna be man or a girl.
God his ass.
But good luck to them, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, next story. Oh, so we're just gonna.
Here we
So they
are.
have the first trailer, Blue Beetle. I don't know if y'all have seen.
I haven't seen the trailer yet, but I'm pretty pumped.
All right, cool, because we're gonna show it to you, right?
Yes. All right.
I can't wait for the latency.
Yeah. Well, there's no latency on this one.
Yo!
Check it
I
out.
think we already have it ready.
Look.
Cool. Go to full screen on that, B. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Excuse me, Mr. Reyes?
Oh, this is
Finished
Latino
drinking the
Batman,
gum off
right?
that lounger or what?
Chicano Batman.
Everything I have
Okay,
is
what?
rich.
You always land on your feet, bro. You're Jaime.
They don't get out much. Jenny?
Guard that with your life, but do not open it.
You went in to get us jobs, and all you brought back was a hamburger?
Okay, I don't think it's a burger.
You haven't
Is
looked?
that George Lopez?
Hell yeah.
How did you get it to do that?
I think he likes me.
Oh shit. It
that
is
the-
George
is
Lopez.
that the Cobra Kai
Oh
kid?
shit, he's got my haircut.
Yo.
Is that American?
Is that George
Ferrera?
Lopez's daughter?
No. It was America Ferrera.
Man, they really hit.
Host acquired.
Who said that? Okay.
That is not American Ferrera.
Re-entry systems ready.
This looks good.
What is going on?
It's called the scarab. It's some kind of world.
Is that Dua Lipa?
It's designed to protect its host. Sometimes it does what
shit.
you want, and sometimes it doesn't.
I think I cut a bus in half.
The scarab chose you, but it belongs to me.
That low you feel for your family makes you weak.
Fuck yeah.
The universe has sent you a gift, and you have to figure out what you're gonna do with
Oh,
it.
Lopez is like in it.
Yeah, I think that's
Whatever
America,
you
no?
can imagine.
And it
I
looked like
can
her.
create.
Shit.
Oh shit.
That's a big ass sword.
That's that cloud sword.
That's a big ass sword, dog.
Shout out Final Fantasy.
Nice choice.
Fire.
Look at that.
Oh, never mind, that's not.
Batman's a fascist.
Just
hear that?
missing Edward James Olmos, man.
Did you guys hear that last line?
What'd he say?
Where it's like, oh, so this stuff's kind of like Batman, and then George Lopez was like, Batman is a fascist. It's good to see George Lopez back into like these family movies.
Yeah.
Like playing like that George Lopez character.
dad.
Yeah.
That we're all used to. Yeah, yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, me too.
Also,
I think
shout
it's
out
good.
Latino superheroes.
I think
Yes.
It looks good. Yeah. Latin X-Men, man.
Latin X-Men.
You know?
I love it.
I mean, like the last one was Moon Knight, right? Our last Latino superhero.
Huh?
Moon Knight was
he?
like the
Oh,
last.
yeah, the actor. The actor was, but the character.
Well, the character's not inside the comics, but I mean, like
Yeah.
in the show, he's like half Latino, half
Oh,
Jewish.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
watched
he's
that.
Guatemalan, right?
I went
Oscar
to one time. I was in Miami. This is gonna sound so stupid, but I was in Miami one time, and I went to eat lunch with that dude's dad, the actor.
The main guy.
Yeah.
The main kid.
Yeah, but he
How?
didn't tell me he was his dad or anything. But he was,
How did you know him?
because I bought a painting from this art, like a museum of graffiti. Well, I should probably not.
Oh,
even
was
say.
it the one upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
nice.
and
It,
then
it has an air tag on it. don't
yeah, dude's like, "Why did you reveal my son?" Nah, but he was really cool, and you know, we started hanging out, whatever, and then he never said anything, but later on, my friend was like, "Hey, did you know that kid from Karate Kid is his son?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" I had so many questions. Nah, that would have been fucked up, right? He probably didn't tell me because he knew I was. He was like, "This guy looks like he likes Karate Kid."
Yeah. Were you an early Cobra Kai adopter? Did you like when it was on YouTube Red?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. I was. It was like in the midst of quarantine, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't get into it.
Well,
Yeah.
The
It looks
Netflix
cool.
was really.
I like
during
corny shit.
quarantine, But the YouTube Red, it had come out. even
Yeah, like
before
20,
that.
2018,
Yeah.
2019.
2018. when it
Oh
was
wait,
on
no,
YouTube
no.
First.
What? Wait,
Yeah,
no, wait.
Yeah, you see, you're not an OG.
It wasn't on 2018.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
2018
Yeah.
it came out on
Yeah, bro.
YouTube Red, and then
It's old.
And then during the
old.
pandemic, they re-released it on
Netflix.
Netflix.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
This
man.
is some fucking.
So
Yeah,
No,
dude,
I'll find it. I'll find it.
It was a YouTube original.
Yeah.
Whenever YouTube tried to make like content, like
Yeah.
they tried to make TV shows and shit, it came out there. The first season
Yeah.
went, nobody really cared. Second season, everybody was like, "Yo, this show's fucking incredible."
Yeah.
And like, I know everybody was telling me like, "You should do it." And I'm like, I'm not gonna buy fucking.
I mean,
YouTube Red.
no.
I already had it, and I'm a huge Karate Kid fan. So,
Yeah.
So I was
mean,
on board.
I'm pretty sure that I saw. I mean, I saw it on YouTube
Yeah.
Red, so I'm pretty sure that I saw it there.
Yeah. And plus, the series killed a bit that I used to have at the time.
What do you mean?
I used to do a whole bit about Johnny being the hero. Yeah.
Yes.
February 15th, 2018.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's when the first trailer came out.
So when did it release?
It released
The series.
Like on Netflix?
Yeah. No, on YouTube.
On YouTube.
I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But
You
I
saw
can't
it on
believe that it
YouTube?
was in 2018.
Yeah,
My
it was-
mind is fucking
Yeah,
going
it was
crazy right now.
pre-pandemic because everyone was like, "Oh, this is great." It's like it came out 2 years ago, but like you could have watched it.
Oh, okay. Episode 1 came out May 2nd, 2018.
Yeah, man.
I'm fucking mind blown right now.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
There you
We're
go.
blowing your mind.
That's like a little trivia there.
That is
Some-
crazy.
Might help you.
What do you call it whenever there's like the Berenstain Bears thing?
The Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Effect?
This is definitely
It was
the
done
Nelson
on YouTube.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, people are going to be arguing about that in 25 years from now.
Dude, for sure.
I remember it, bro. It was on YouTube.
Oh,
I watched it during quarantine for the first time anybody ever saw it.
Do you guys remember it as Febreze with 1 E or 2 E's?
Nope.
Don't pull this shit.
Mandela effect, man.
Is it real? Okay,
know.
let's go to the next story.
Word on the street.
That's all we got today.
All right.
All right.
We
That was
made it.
awesome. Thank you. Word on the street.
It's time to get
Yeah,
off the
yeah,
streets.
yeah. All right, Javi.
All right.
What did you do? What were you into growing up? Like, what kind of stuff would you do? Have you always been a funny guy?
Yeah, but in whatever thing I was into at the time, I was a church kid.
Okay.
For a long while, and then I was also a band kid.
Nice.
At the same time.
What'd you
so
play?
I played saxophone.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you-
and that was a large part of my childhood because I started in 4th grade, so I played all the way from 4th grade all the way through
Lit.
high school.
What school did you go to? Are you from Corpus?
I'm from Corpus. Yeah. For high school, I went to Ray,
Oh, okay, cool.
and then I started playing in elementary at Chula Vista.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn. How did you get into comedy?
Accidentally at the urging of a friend who actually John Cortez, who I mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
who's doing my festival. We worked together, and he used to put on a fundraiser every year for the Child Advocacy Center, and he was like, "Hey man, I was kind of like the office funny guy,
Yeah.
and he's like, you should come out and do some jokes about the bosses or something, or
Roasting.
yeah, whatever, have some fun up there, kind of deal." And I was like, sure, I'll do that. It actually took him a couple years to convince me to do it, and finally I said yes. And then I wanted to practice, so I started looking for like open mics and stuff around town,
Nice.
and caught the bug very, very quickly. I did all right my first couple times.
Right on.
And so by the time I did the fundraiser at Executive Surf Club, I got off stage, and this girl came up to me and asked me if I had a CD.
Oh
that she
shit.
could buy, and I was like, no, but you can catch me at Revolution on Sunday about 2:00.
Nice.
Bartender's putting up the stools.
2 a.m. I'll be there.
if you want to see me again.
It's like you're the entertainment
Yeah.
for the staff.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. Look at you now. It's all good.
How, I'm sorry. How old were you again when you started?
I was 27.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, when did it become like a real thing? Like you were like, "This is it. I know that I'm gonna do comedy."
Very, very, very quickly it became apparent because I started my first like multi-state tour called Latin Comedy Jam. I
Damn.
got picked up on that into 2012 into 2013. So I was still working, still had a day job and all that, and I stayed up full time on that for probably another 3 years. By year 5, I couldn't hold down a day job anymore and pursue it because I had started to work with Chingo by that point, and I was still doing Latin Comedy Jam. So I was, they were like, yeah, we can't really let you just take off for 2 weeks and come back whenever you want. And I was like, that makes sense. So,
I know that.
Yeah.
I got fired from every single job that I've had.
It's
Like, and not like in a bad. I mean, I worked for Freddie whenever he was.
That's right.
I didn't want to bring that up, but like he fired me, and then got fired from Guitar Center, got fired from other studios, got fired from.
Yeah, it's tough.
Everything.
And then it's that, with
The hustle.
comedy, we call it the leap of faith, right? Because
leap of
there's a
faith,
gap
yeah.
where
Yeah.
you're not making enough
Right.
to not need the job anymore, but you're working enough where you holding down a regular 9 to 5 doesn't really make
Just
sense
doesn't work.
anymore.
It's terrifying, but it feels very freeing. Like
Yeah,
when
so
you
you
get to
just
that
got to
point.
jump and
Yeah.
hope like, okay, well, if I'm going full force, then I'm gonna make up the rest of.
I think that I had something to do with Best Boy's leap of faith.
Yeah.
I want to say.
No, 100%.
I was like, look, Best Boy, you can't work at Whataburger anymore.
It was my 6th year at Whataburger, and
you were doing pretty good. I mean,
I was the king of that shit,
Yeah.
man. Like even corporate knew me.
yeah.
Yeah, drive-through king.
My name's Ryan.
That's where I started doing my hello, because I would answer the drive-through. I'd be like, hello, Hoken and Whataburger. Can I interest you in the Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich? And then Dusty found me. Jesus, hello. Dusty found me out through one of my YouTube videos. Or no, through Yikes.
Yes.
It was through
Oh,
Yikes.
yeah.
It was
I was
through
telling him.
episode 5 of Yikes.
I liked
And then
it. I
you
was
reached out to
a fan.
Manchild and you were like, I need an editor.
Yeah.
Or like, I need a video guy.
I need somebody that can
That's how
do
it
social
happens.
media for me so I don't have to fucking suffer.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's easier when the job you're leaving isn't that great, right? It's hard. Like I had a career. Like I was an investigator for the state of Texas.
Oh,
so
shit.
so
you were making some cheese.
So, I mean, I was making a living. Like
Yeah.
You know what? The shades tell me that.
I left an actual job.
Yeah.
You know, and it gets harder the more you make. I would never
Yeah.
discourage anybody.
Right.
Except for one person, my buddy Lloyd. He was an oil company
Lloyd.
executive. Like the dude was making like $300,000 a year.
Yeah, it's like, bro, nah, bro.
And he asked me one time. He goes, "Javi, when do you think I can go full time comedy?" I was like, "Never, man." I was like, "Think of the most successful comic you can think, and if he clears what you clear,
Yeah.
like it's because he's busting his ass out there.
And
Like,
he's super famous.
yeah, and
It's good.
super famous.
That guy, he also has like other jobs. Like if you think of you're the most successful comedian, like they're not only doing stand up, you know?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, they got other
right,
shit.
unless
going
they're
on.
movie
shit
stars,
going
but I'm talking about just like comic.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a hustle.
It's a hustle, man. It is. It's a big hustle.
Do you mind if I ask you? Are there any comics that you're listening to right now that are like on the up and coming?
Yeah, like what's inspiring
I've been
you?
listening to that Ralph Barbosa guy.
Yeah, I know Ralph personally. I've had him. I had Ralph down here a couple of different times.
Nice.
And let that be a lesson to you. Those that don't come out. Like when we say, I know it gets thrown around up and coming, and you know sometimes that they never come. But there is always
motherfuckers
that
that
chance.
are good.
I brought Ralph Barbosa down to Sinton as a guest act. He wasn't even the
headliner.
main guy, and he did my podcast during the quarantine. Also, he's a good kid. He's a good writer. He rolled with us on the Chingo Bling tour for a while, and I'm just so happy to see what's happening for him, and he's doing it the right way. He rolls with two of my best buddies in comedy, who's Midnight Castillo and Luis Suarez out of Dallas. And actually, Luis used to open for me I used to do a winery and brewery tour, and he would go as my feature act, and we all rolled with Chingo together. And now they are with Ralph, you know, and it's good to see, kind of like similar what you do is if you can you take the people that are worth taking with you know.
You got to pay somebody, man. Might as well be your homies.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's how I see it. Are you inspired by a lot of comedians? Like who inspired
Not
you?
material wise. Nope. I don't get inspiration from anybody material wise. Because I try to stay true to whatever is just on my mind or going on in my life. But I'm definitely inspired by a lot of people's approach to the business. The way I was telling this guy, Bill Burr's one of my favorites.
Yes.
Not just material. I mean, I think he's absolutely hilarious.
Yes.
But just how he's managed to somehow be mainstream and yet not lose his purest approach.
Right.
Oh,
to
yeah.
the craft.
Yeah, that's like always been his thing.
Like
That's-
he's always remained his authentic self.
Right.
like that's him.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's not like. There's no fear of him becoming. He's a movie star that does comedy now. Like
And he was on Mandalorian.
Yeah. Exactly. And he just did.
The pinnacle.
He just did
The
his
pinnacle.
own movie. He wrote and I think he directed and starred in his own movie called Bad. No, it's not Bad Dad. Old Dads.
Oh yeah, I know what
Have
you're
you
talking
seen
about. I haven't
the
seen it
trailer
yet. Yeah.
They showed that. I saw him at the AT&T Center back in December, and they showed the trailer, and it looked hilarious. It looked like a good comedy movie, which is hard to come by these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite movies?
My favorite.
Is it a comedy?
Everything. Yeah, I like comedies more. I mean, I like some dramas and stuff. Like I like Catch Me If You Can and stuff like that. Like I do love a good heist movie or a good gangster movie. But the movies that I go to back I always say my favorite's La Bamba. I grew up on La Bamba.
Hell yeah.
But the movie that, if I'm being honest, the movie that I probably watch more often than anything else, my comfort film is High Fidelity.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
You would like that movie.
It's on
I
my
think.
list. Nice.
I think you'll like it. It's pretty good.
You haven't seen High Fidelity?
No, not yet.
Really?
These guys are young, bro.
It's hard to find that movie though.
Wow.
He's like, I got it on VHS.
What? Wait, are you serious?
That I haven't
Dude.
seen.
Yeah.
No.
Our engineer hasn't seen fucking Wayne's
That's
World, bro.
old, man.
What?
I mean, that I
Yes.
get. That I get. I mean, you could go a lifetime. I mean, it's a great movie. It's a great movie.
I mean, but dog, it's
But
like
yeah.
if you're our age, you've seen Wayne's World. The guy's from Aurora.
Plus, it was
You
on,
know, Mariano's from Aurora. He hasn't seen Wayne's World.
Wow.
It's based in Aurora. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's a good flick, man.
I'll watch High
And-
Fidelity and I'll think of you. I'll hit
Yeah,
you up.
please,
I'll be like,
dude.
dog.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's very,
especially if you're an audio, you're like
Yes.
an audiophile guy. Yeah. It's about. I always look up to music people. Like I don't have any retention for like discographies or I can't tell you what song was on what album and when it came out or none of that. But I've always had like that was one part of me that I always I wish I had whatever that is in your brain that allows you to retain that type of stuff.
It's fucked up.
I'm the
It leads you down the wrong path.
I'm the exact same way with like
It's
just
science.
filming and like editing. Like I'm a slut for just any movie that has like great editing and cinematography.
Yeah, cool.
I'll say it again. Yeah.
We have a question from the chat. GMC asks, have you ever worked with George Perez?
George Perez, yes. I got to work with him like 2 years ago. He actually dropped in on a Chingo Bling show in Houston. We were in Houston. And he came in and yeah.
Chingo kills it in Houston.
Oh man,
It's weird.
I mean, he kills it everywhere.
I mean, everywhere, but like,
But
dog
yeah.
in Houston, like,
is
they
different.
love him over there. I did he invited us to go play a Cinco de Mayo that he threw like one year, like just outside, like at this brewery or something.
Oh, the Chingo de Mayo at 8th
Yeah,
Wonder.
yeah. Were you there?
I wasn't there for that, but yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Okay,
it was the other two big guys that dance.
No. I mean, yeah, they were there, but no. Dude, that shit. I mean, he knows how to put a fucking show on, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was great. And but I was working with him, of course, at the time that he was planning all of that.
Gotcha.
You know, and he was having fun with it. You know.
Chingo was like, only one person from Corpus is allowed here at a time.
I don't think he took any comedians out there.
Nah, it wasn't a
was all
show.
music. Yeah, it was
we
just music.
performed. Yeah. It was like a party.
Yeah.
It was cool as shit. Those dudes were there. The heavyweights. That's
Yeah.
what they're called. Yeah. They've been out here a couple of times too. They
Yeah, they're the reason I grew my hair out because people kept.
they were like, "Yo, aren't you the?"
No.
Yeah, they were all.
Yeah.
Can we do the dance? Do you do
Do
the flip?
do a flip. Like no.
Yeah, Pusher Mania. Well, shout out to Pusher Mania. 8th Wonder, that's where it was at. It was such a dope day. It was very cool. 8th Wonder's a badass venue. They have those big Beatles statues there or whatever. I forgot. I think they're the Beatles.
Yeah, that whole little area, what do they
Houston's
call it?
awesome.
Edo
Yes.
or whatever they call
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Houston is.
There's a little comedy
cool.
club. Or it's not little actually. They got like 3 different rooms.
Oh,
They're
damn.
called the Secret Group. And Chappelle's dropped in there and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like Houston comedy is if I had the ability to relocate, like people always ask, where would you go? Houston would probably be where I would
It's a
go.
lit
Yeah.
city. I think we have another special segment just for you, Javi.
Just for me.
Just for you.
Just for you,
Customized.
buddy.
Just for you.
Intervention here.
It's like, name this Cumbia King song. No, I'm just kidding.
Tripping with Javi.
All right.
All right, so when we were watching your special, we saw a couple parts where you kind of delved into.
You took a hero dose.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I was upset. I was listening to the Gino Montalvo episode up here. I was upset that y'all wasted the DMT talk with him.
Let's talk about DMT.
This should be my
I got
episode.
some mushrooms upstairs. I need to take them.
There you go.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry, I didn't.
Have you tried DMT?
He made lion's mane, right? Yeah.
The what?
Lion's mane. Is what
Lion's mane. Is
Lion's
what, I love my wife's a vegetarian.
great. Yeah.
You know, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Have you tried DMT? Have you?
I have not. I'm strictly organic. Yeah.
Sure.
That's what
Yeah.
that's
My next question was going to be how scary was it on a scale from 10
Yeah.
to 20?
No. I do. I am interested in doing ayahuasca. But
I've heard
yeah.
stories.
you might change though.
I'm okay.
Are you
with
ready
that.
for the change?
I'm
okay
okay
with
with
that.
that. I'm okay with that.
Good.
Seasons change.
Man, I know.
Because it's very similar.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
know it's
some
more
crazy
intense
stories.
than the shroom trip.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've already taken a
You
step
gotta
in
be
that
ready. You
direction.
gotta be at that point in your life when you're ready
You got to be ready.
to
Yeah.
change, or I mean, or not, but like you gotta be ready. if you're
Ayahuasca
gonna
takes
do it.
preparation also.
Yes.
It's already a big change. You know, for me. I mean, the hero dose story was
Can I hear
was
this hero dose? story?
largely based in truth. I always say about my comedy, everything I say on stage is true, and 99% of it actually happened.
That's a good one.
And it's just that's what it is. And actually, when I opened up the special, whoever watched it, one of y'all watched it. The first thing I had to tell my audience is because there's a lot of people that had been following me for years and seeing me, and I was all like, thank you for clapping, but calm down because some of you haven't seen me in a while.
Right.
and but my style, my perspective on comedy really changed a lot in between that 20.
We're gonna ask you about the special in a second.
Sorry.
So, but I want to get back to it because I know I have that's gonna be interesting. I have a lot of technical questions.
All right. So the game that we have today for you, Javi, is we're gonna show you comedians, and you let us know: would you trip with them?
Okay.
Would you do like shrooms with them?
Nope.
And it's a yes or no question, but like, really,
Do you do shrooms often?
I do. I microdose often.
Okay.
I do maybe like one big trip a year.
Nice.
So yeah, you just let us know. Everybody, feel free to speak on this as well.
Tight.
So all right, the first comedian. Would you trip with Sam Kinison?
No. No.
That's the life changer right there.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Dog, he's crazy.
Yeah, because I don't feel like he would just keep it like,
You're a chill guy.
Yeah, I'm a chill guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, probably a lot of these are gonna be no, man, because I'm very guarded about who I trip with, because I believe you're just more sensitive to people's vibrations,
Oh, yes.
and if you don't really like, yeah. I've said no just because I was like, it's a little off, and I don't think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I mean, he's hella funny, but it's just, he's got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
He seems like one of those dudes that's you're in the room with him and you're like, all right, bro, that's enough. Turn it down a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Crystal.
I wouldn't have coffee with that fucking dude. Like,
fuck this guy.
I'm afraid if I ever did shrooms, never. But either he would start making faces at me, like
Those
just,
faces?
like imagine being shroomed out, looking at that face, and it just starts
I'd be
making
like,
faces
his
at you.
beard
His
is
face would start making
crawling.
faces at me.
His beard
well,
is crawling.
I feel like he would probably, like, Chris is probably incapable of having a conversation that's not about him.
Damn, which one?
Those people.
Which Chris?
I'm sorry.
He's like, damn, but Chris is so nice.
Said his first name like I know the guy, but yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't look very nice.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like an evil Jim Carrey.
Wow, Bizarro Jim Carrey.
You're a monster.
Who else
All
you
right,
got?
next one. Dan Cook.
Yeah, no. Also, again,
Yeah, your energy.
I mean, probably I would take Kinnison over any of the latter two.
Same.
That's saying a fuck.
That says a lot.
That's saying a lot. Yeah. Yeah, this guy.
I agree.
This guy.
Yeah, I don't want to trip with potential douchebags. I mean, I don't know that they're bad people, but I'm not going to take the chance on.
But we know enough.
Yeah,
We know
I
enough.
know
Right.
enough that I
We know
don't
his
think I
dating
would
You
destroy
can.
myself.
You're probably at the point that you
Yeah.
can judge a person by their subject matter.
Yeah.
In their raps.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, yo, fuck this guy. Yeah.
Is Jeff Dunham in here with his? That'd be terrifying.
All right, next one. Carlos Mencia.
You know what? Yes. Only because I've actually worked with him and met him in person, and he's actually a pretty chill guy.
He seems pretty chill.
Yeah, I did enjoy his energy.
I was a big fan of his, and then I don't know what happened. Like he got canceled.
No, yeah, there was a controversy. I think.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he had the controversy
Of jokes.
about joke stealing and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's whack.
yeah,
I mean, it was pretty apparent when you watched the video of like the two back-to-back videos.
absolutely.
That kind of sucks.
I'm pissed now.
Yeah, but
I
I mean, he's fine. He's still out there. He's not where he was at the
Right.
Yeah.
at the time.
He's
but
still rich.
He's still out there. He's still selling out shows.
His vibrations are good though. To trip with.
It's one of those things. Not to get too far into, the canceling comics or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like if you don't like them, like you probably weren't going to go see them anyway.
Right.
Like, you can't cancel someone you weren't.
You were
fucking
gonna.
with
You can change the channel.
anyway. So and the people that really like them, depending on what it is, people can overlook a lot if they really like somebody.
Same. Yeah.
You know.
Sure.
All right, next one. Carrot Top.
Oof. That guy's
yeah.
skin.
No,
Nah.
he would scare me.
Nah.
Yeah, that would be a weird trip.
Yeah,
Also, he's
that-
a prop comic. What if I take his shrooms and they're like laced as a prop?
Yeah. No. Just the hair alone.
What's that
I feel-
thing in his hair? Oh, is that a hair clip? Probably.
Yeah, it's hair clip. It's hair clip. It's a
He's,
little.
he's very trippy looking. His skin is just so weird.
Hey.
You have good skin.
Is that actually him or does?
No,
is
no,
that a
it's him.
character?
But he had a lot of
It's a
work
wax
done.
figure?
He had a lot of work done. He had a lot
No,
of
no.
Botox.
I'm saying is he is he that eccentric in real life?
I've heard.
Oh, he is.
I've heard. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not just like a character.
It's not his act.
Like Gallagher wasn't running around smashing fruit.
Like I don't think he's that loud like in person, but like he's definitely still like.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
He is that amped. All right.
All right, next one. Chef Foxworthy.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I would.
I would ask him
Seems
a
like a
bunch
cool
of
guy.
fifth grader questions.
Bunch of dad jokes and shit.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah, that-
Dad jokes are like my favorite humor. and
I would feel safe
I don't even
tripping with
own a
him.
kid. It's crazy.
For
What?
I would
and
feel
I feel
safe
like
with him.
I feel like Jeff has a very I feel like he has a nurturing side.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you started to have a bad trip, like he would really like.
He'd be like,
just
"Come over
take
here with
good
me,
care
son.
of
Here,
It's the
have some
mustache.
water."
The mustache is
Yeah.
trusting.
Yeah,
The Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, that's a dad, man.
That's a dad.
Yeah,
He seems pretty cool.
for sure.
Is there another one?
Jeff
Oh.
Dunham.
Fuck!
Oh, you're
No.
Wow.
It's terrifying.
Not with Dunham, but yes, with Mr. Jalapeno. For
Mr.
sure.
Jalapeno looks lit already.
Yeah, dude, I would have a good time with him.
Bones
Like
to
I
pick.
feel like we'd have some really deep conversations.
That's fucking crazy.
Peanut would take us places.
I'm definitely scared. Is that the mad character in the back, or is it like a act?
Oh no, that's one of his
Walter.
characters.
Who is that one in the back? I don't watch
Oh,
him.
Cletus, right?
Cletus.
Yeah, I think it's Cletus. If
What's he supposed to be, like a redneck?
yeah, if I had to
Okay.
trip with any of his puppets, like I would keep an air tag on me, honestly,
Yeah.
and I would tell you guys where I'm at.
If you had to trip with one of them, who would it be?
I'll take the skeleton guy.
I'll take Peanut.
The jalapeno looks like a party, though. Honestly, I mean, he's Mexican.
You know what? Yeah. The
Obviously.
Mexican looks like the most laid back. He looks like the least likely person to yell nightmare at my face.
Nightmare.
Like, go nightmare.
Wow.
I hate when people do that.
Joe Rogan.
No. Yes.
Can he wear a shirt?
Those nipples are crazy.
You know what? I'm not.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm not the
What'd you
biggest
say?
Joe Rogan fan. But
It's
I
not
would,
edited.
I would trip with him.
Those are his real nipples. Well, he's in a fucking ice box.
Oh, that. Yeah,
But
that-
still,
Also his
damn,
face.
those
His
dude,
face.
He's happy.
those nipples are very happy.
no, he's
Why
trying-
did you find these
he's
photos?
freezing.
Why do we?
What the fuck?
part of the entertainment. Value,
Yeah,
man.
that. I mean, dude, those nipples literally.
Yeah,
cast
I
a
can't
shadow.
stop looking at him. I don't want to look at him, and I can't.
You can
stop
tell
looking at
time
him.
with those fucking nipples,
I'm like,
bro.
Jesus.
If he lays on
It's
the
a
ground,
sundial.
yeah, you could just like use that shit as a sundial.
It's like this is New York. This is LA time.
Damn, he looks
you know,
sharp as shit.
I'm not the biggest Joe Rogan fan, but I think I would trip with him because like
Yeah.
I've seen enough of his interviews. No, sorry, I've seen clips of his interviews, and like I would want to talk to the guy if we're both tripping.
He seems like he knows a lot of shit. Definitely.
He just seems like an
Is it-
interesting conversationalist to like trip with in a room.
Right.
I don't care.
Maya's deep.
I mean, I definitely, I do a couple grams.
there you go.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd
You think he actually does all those drugs, or you think he's just kind of shit talking?
No, I think he does them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he does them.
I mean, I don't think he does them.
He was
like,
on Fear
frequently,
Factor,
but
so.
yeah, he definitely does. He definitely, does sort of.
Gets busy.
He's talking about.
They'd be like, yo, Joe, let's sit down, watch some Gumby.
So, all right, tell us about your new special. Here we are. Let's talk.
Oh,
about
this
it.
is the part where I.
This
can
is the
talk
part
about
where we bring it
myself.
back.
Sorry.
We bring it back. That was a great segment, Chris. Thank you.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank
Now
you.
I want to do
That
mushrooms.
was a
Better be
game.
good, Chris.
Let's do that. Yeah, no. So I just recorded my own. Well, not recorded. I just released my own special. Just came out beginning of March, man, and it's doing really well. The clips are doing well on TikTok, and it's doing everything that I wanted it to do, which was just put my comedy in front of some audiences that it hadn't already gotten to.
Yeah.
Being an artist from Corpus, we're not on the biggest stage.
It's very
You
hard
know,
to get out of here.
There's not a lot of people that come down here that we get to work with. So if you don't get out of here,
Yeah.
it kind of it's hard to jumpstart an.
You got to be
entertainment
really
career.
fucking good.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
gotta be really fucking
pretty much. And there's a lot of good in comedy. So even then sometimes in comedy, it's not just about how good you are. It's you really got to get on those right.
And you kind of
right
got to have your own
stages.
thing.
Right. And because previous to like social media, right, you know, comedy was, if you're not on the stage, you're not going to get there. Now with like, you know, YouTube and TikTok, like you can kind of take it into your own hands. It's not like, and same, very similar to music, right? You know, you now that you can put out your own.
Yeah,
stuff,
you can have your
it's
own
easier
label.
to
You
get.
can distribute your own shit. You can do marketing.
So that's kind of the approach that I've taken to releasing my own special. You know,
Nice.
I'm planning on doing another one already.
It's funny.
It's been. Thank you so much.
Where did you shoot it at?
I shot it at Aurora Arts Theater.
Hell
Here
yeah.
in Corpus. It was a Corpus endeavor, man.
was.
You know, I had Gerald Flores do the video. You did the
Yes.
music for it. Thank you
Yes.
so much
Shout
for
out.
doing that. You know, it's great. It set the tone, and Ed Ocañez did the intro for it.
Damn, so you got
For
it
me?
corpused up.
Yeah, man.
I love Ed Ocañez. Ed Ocañez was my boss. He's
Yeah?
the only guy that didn't fire me.
So you wanted to
Yeah,
they
at Z95. I
understood.
worked at Z95 like my whole
that's
fucking
right.
life.
Right on, man.
So-
Yeah, love it, man. Got to get to know him a little bit when I worked for Mesquite.
Nice.
We would do some advertising there on the country station.
Yeah.
So I would get to go in and talk to him about whoever we had coming up.
Fuck yeah.
And stuff. So yeah,
He's a cool dude. He's also a very big advocate for Corpus.
huge,
Crazy.
huge.
I mean, he was like one of the best DJs in the country. He could have gone anywhere. He chose to hold it down in Corpus and do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? Fire. Shout out to Ed.
Shout out Ed.
Love Ed
Shout
so
out
much.
Ed, man.
I really do. I stalked Ed to get a job. That's
Nice.
how I found him online. And I just kept hitting him up.
It's gonna be in the Dusty
Ed,
store,
Ed,
man.
Ed. Let me do a mix show, please.
Ed and Eddie.
And I was like probably like 14 or 15, and he was like, "There's no way I'm gonna let you get on the air, but if you keep submitting mixtapes to me, I might listen to them." I was like, "All right." And sure enough, he heard a mixtape and he was like, "Oh shit, you can mix. This is crazy." And then he let me mix. I had a mix show at 16. It was pretty wild.
Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's fantastic.
It was cool. I was still in high school, and I felt like a celebrity. Honestly,
As you should, man. 16 on the
My name is
radio.
Al.
That's
you know what I mean.
huge, man.
Nowadays, I'm sure there's more, but I don't know. I mean,
So was that your first job? On the radio? Like,
yeah, I don't think I got paid for it, but
Okay.
I definitely worked.
there you go.
Because I was also like an intern too, so like he let me go in there and intern like in the summers and shit,
Yeah.
and like
I've heard that about radio. Your first
you have
job's
to
usually
intern.
free.
You have to
Yeah,
intern.
Yeah.
There's no way to get in. Either you know somebody or you intern, and then you know somebody, and now you're the intern. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is. Well, now you have to know somebody. There's no way in. It's like a closed door, bro. You don't know. And he saw me and he was like, "You have a face perfect for radio, man. You got it."
I wanted to ask about your special. How long did it take for you to write that whole set?
So I mean, by the point that I had done that, I had already been doing comedy 11 years. So that set there was half stuff I wrote pre-pandemic and had been doing for probably a year or so, and the other half was stuff that I then started to develop
Since the pandemic.
since so it was a good half and half. So I'd say probably in that particular set, probably a good 3. I think the oldest joke on there is probably about 3 years old.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that when you're able to recycle
To the
old
disappointment
material.
of a lot of people, because I've been doing it 10 years. I used to do a lot of jokes, that were very decidedly South Texan, very much Corpus based.
Yeah.
And some
Have you
people.
guys ever drove by the what's the bread fucking place called? God damn it, I ruined my bit.
Buttercrust.
I never.
Yeah, y'all ever drove by Buttercrust?
Yeah.
It's
I
like
had some Buttercrust jokes. And
For real?
I was Mr. For the first half of my stint doing comedy, man. I was Mr. Corpus as far as jokes go.
But that shit's
no one
funny.
could touch me on Corpus jokes. I actually did a whole show called The Roast of Corpus Christi where I just did an hour on
shit.
Corpus.
Do you have it on? Like, is it-
No, I was.
we
not,
need to redo it.
Yeah,
Let's
I
bring
need
it
to
back.
redo it again, man.
That'd be lit.
Well, I hosted for so long. I hosted for a year over at John Roman's room, over at the Vent, and then when Brandon opened up, I was the house MC there for 3 years. So you have to always kind of have something
To fall back,
something
some
new
ammo.
to fall back on, right? And
Mine
so,
is let's go.
So
No,
just developed a lot of local material, and then of course where you start writing for that audience. So I had stuff about, I had a semi-fictional cousin named Vettel, and I would do, like 5 minutes of just me and her, like, making fun of each other back and forth, and people loved it. And I want to meet Vettel, and like I still got people to this day that when they actually do meet one of my cousins, be like, "Are you Vettel?" And I'm like, no, that's not Vettel.
Wait, so is this exclusive that Vettel's fictitious? Right here.
Vettel is
she real?
She's
everybody's cousin.
She's an amalgam of a bunch of my cousins.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, a bunch all put together. Yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah.
How was it working with YouTube?
What's that?
How was it like working, like using YouTube? Like,
YouTube? Yeah. So originally when I first started, like deciding to, like, I was like, okay, I had recorded 2 different 15 and a 30-minute special in Phoenix, Arizona, with another production company years ago. It was supposed to be hosted by Paul Rodriguez. It was hosted. We shot it twice. We shot it once at the Laugh Factory in Glendale and once at Wild Horse Pass Casino. It never got released, never came out. The Laugh Factory one I was okay with because I wasn't very happy with that set, but that Wild Horse Pass one was fire, and the fact that it didn't come out broke my heart.
Damn.
Well, was that the 15-minute or 30-minute?
That one was 30.
Damn.
Was 30. DJ Kane did a musical appearance. It was supposed to be like a Def Comedy Jam, but like with Latinos, right?
Nice
was the idea, and then it was years that I didn't get any offers for a while, and then I submitted twice. Was asked to submit twice for a comedy festival up in San Antonio that was supposed to be filmed for HBO. Actually, the one that Ralph ended up doing first, not the Enthronos, the one before that, and the guy, he liked me a lot, enough that he kept calling me and saying, send something in, but they have, for things like that, they know exactly what they're looking for, and if you're not what they're looking for, then and they wanted someone a little more wholesome, a little, and they asked me to clean it up, and I did. Oh. Yeah, I tell that story on the special too, if you watch the whole thing, and I did, and it's still. What I thought was clean was not clean to them, and I was like, at some point I got to keep my artistic integrity, so.
Yeah.
So that'll be the last tape you get from me this year, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it myself, and the thinking was that I was like, well, if maybe I can get it on like Amazon Prime. I had seen a lot of people putting it on there, so when we first shot it, we thought there. And then in between the year and a half that it took to actually get this thing made, a lot of people started popping on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
And putting out these big specials and getting lots of attraction. And I was like, if I can just even get like a fragment of that, I would be happy. So we decided to go the YouTube route, and
Nice.
I've been very, very happy with it.
Nice.
Like I said, I've had to being spoon fed, crash course in social media, and stuff like that as a result. But it's good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Have you?
I like the experience.
Is it like an exclusive deal with YouTube?
No. I just put it
It's
up
yours,
on my channel.
so you
It's
distribute
mine.
it.
This is a strictly independent
Nice.
deal, man. From
Damn,
the
dude.
ground
Congrats.
up. And I'm a big advocate for that now.
Yeah.
And I wasn't that guy for a long time. Like, I tell the story on there. I was what I call a stand in line guy. You do the auditions, and I would go up to Houston, and I auditioned for NBC Universal and all that, and you submit tapes for festivals and all that, and that's all great.
Yeah.
Keep doing that.
Yeah.
But at some point, you got to understand that there's more comics now than there probably have ever been.
Oh, definitely.
In history. Just look at the Joe Rogan shit, man. There's guys standing out there for 4 or 5 hours on a Monday night, hoping to get it. And I saw it when I went to LA, man. I went to the Comedy Store, and it was the same thing out there. Probably not to the extent that he's getting right now, but there's just comics standing there for 15 spots on an open mic.
Yeah.
All right, and you say, "Oh, well, I'm funny." Yeah. So is a good chunk of everybody else.
Yeah.
Here, there's something else to it. It's not just talent, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of it before now. So at some point, you might be good enough to make it, but that doesn't mean that you're going to get a chance.
Well, you have to
But
make it
now
on
you
yourself.
Now
on
you
your
can
own.
now you can take that by the hand, man.
Yeah.
Now the high quality cameras are more reasonably priced than probably ever. The technologies, there depending what you want. Work with your budget. We talked about that with with the web series.
Yikes.
Yeah, of just work with what you have.
Yeah.
And that's what this was. I knew what I had as far as budget. Luckily, I told Gerald I wanted something high quality. I didn't want it to look.
Man, you went to the
like-
source.
I was like, I don't want it to look like I shot it with my phone.
Right.
I don't want it to be one camera, one
Yeah.
shot. Let's make this look as close to the real thing as we can get. We did, we worked together. We even did an intro sketch for it. I love older comedy specials when comedy.
I enjoyed that very
used to
much with
have
the
a
heads and
skit-
everything.
Thank you.
That was great. That was good.
Used to have a skit in the beginning. I was like, I want to do a skit in the beginning. A lot of y'all haven't watched it because I checked the YouTube analytics.
It's like I don't see El Dusty on here.
And I haven't publicly announced this because I wanted to see who would watch it. I actually did an in credit scene on my special. So if you haven't watched it to the very
I haven't
end,
finished it yet.
you missed something.
I'm gonna
So
watch it. We're
watch
watching it
to
tonight.
the very-
Sassy.
And I see on the analytics, like the last 10 seconds, like as soon as I get off stage,
Yeah.
the credits roll, it just
Nah, yeah.
It drops
Well, dude, you
down.
should look at my music analytics. It's
Yeah.
like the first 30 seconds, and then no one plays.
Oh, I get those too. First,
sucks.
yeah,
Yeah.
And YouTube tells you too.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. They're not afraid.
They're like,
They're like, let's give them a couple extra seconds.
only
Nah.
63% of your audience is watching after 52 seconds.
That's pretty
Okay.
good. 60 some.
Thanks,
I mean,
YouTube.
60 something percent
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Shit. They
Well,
say
that's
that
what I'm
like
having
they
to
say
learn.
that like 90% of people don't listen to anything. Like longer than like 20, 30 seconds.
And that's what I got my social media guru
I just made that
Juan
person.
Perez has to talk me off of a ledge like 2-3 times a week.
Yeah,
because I'm like, man, I put out this clip. He goes,
Yeah.
Javi, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good. You're not a big account. The fact that you're getting any kind of traction is
it's so
is
frustrating.
good. It's time. And now even like some of the clips, I'm like, oh, I put that one out like a month ago,
And it just hit like
and
all
it's
of a
just
sudden.
hitting now.
Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a frustrating game.
Yeah.
But you can't like let it go.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't give up, man.
You can't give up. Don't give up because you're fucking very funny.
I was gonna
You
say,
are.
like you putting the special on YouTube is such a big deal.
That's
'Cause,
ballsy.
because I mean, I feel like there's a lot of comedians that are doing
watch
that
it,
now,
yeah.
and it's like making their rounds. Like their gigs are going up.
I mean, if
and-
you really believe in what, at some point,
Yes.
you got to put your money where your mouth is. If
Exactly.
you really believe that you're good enough, and I had the proof in the pudding, man. I wasn't like this. I'm not like this ultra confident guy. Like, oh yeah, I'm good. I've been around long enough that I had a lot of comics that I respect and trust. Telling me such, I garner the respect of a lot of older comics, more successful comics than myself. Probably the cherry on top though was I performed with Eddie Griffin about a year ago, and at Brandon's club at Mesquite Street Southside, and he had and Brandon had been telling me, oh, Eddie thinks you're funny, man. Eddie thinks you're funny. Eddie's up in the green room. He ain't watching my set. Finally, last show of the weekend, when it's a big act like that, I don't bother them. I don't go in the green room, whatever. I'll hang out in the showroom until it's my time to go on stage. And finally, right before the last show, Brandon goes, hey, you want to go upstairs and meet Eddie? And I'm like, yeah, man, you go grab a picture, whatever, that'd be cool. And he goes, yeah. So I walk in, man. As soon as I walk in, again, he stands up. He goes, hey, man, really, man. And he holds my hand, and he goes, man, you're the truth. He goes, Richard Pryor told me I'm the truth.
Oh shit.
I'm telling you, you're the truth.
Oh shit.
Do with that what you want.
Damn.
Dude.
Right? When someone that you respect, gives you a compliment that sincere, he didn't have to say that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He could have just said, hey man, good job.
Right.
Good
You're funny,
stuff.
dog.
He didn't have he took it a step further. He goes, hey man, we got to get you out to Vegas. I got a show in Vegas. I got to get you out to Vegas. And again, sometimes that's a pleasantry people. I've gotten that from Pauly Shore. Hey man, come out to LA sometime. Okay, yeah, Pauly. I'll call you next week to see when we can make it happen. Can I sleep at your place? It's just nice. He took it that a step further, and he's like, As a matter of fact, he goes, I'll buy your plane ticket out there the first time.
Oh, damn.
You know, and so I did, and it took a year after that. I eventually did get to go open for him.
Yeah.
In Vegas at the Sahara Casino. And,
The thing is, bro, if you don't go after it, or if you don't ask, you're not gonna fucking get it.
Yeah.
So you might as well ask.
Yeah.
You know
get
what
the
I'm
confidence
saying?
from somewhere, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where I got the confidence, partly to actually,
Release it on YouTube.
release it myself
Yeah.
and say, hey, let's find out.
And
And that's
the-
why I called it Not For Everybody, man. I understand. That's another big part of it, too. I understand. Hey, some people are going to say, hey, it's not that great. I don't like it. And that's fine.
It's not for everybody,
But
yeah.
it's meant to find its audience,
That's tight.
Yeah.
You've been into podcasting lately too.
Yeah, well, I've been in and out of the podcast game for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and my wife do a weekly podcast. We do called the Original Gordito podcast.
OG.
Named after one of my old bits, the OG. I'm an OG. It's probably the oldest joke that was on the special. I had to just get that one out.
Hell yeah.
And then I also do a podcast with Chingo called the What Did He Said podcast. I go up there to Houston and co-host on there.
You go up there every week?
No, we actually shoot ahead of time, so we'll go do 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay, right on.
On a Tuesday.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah. So it's fun. So I love Corpus, man, but I'm thinking about relocating.
I was about to
halfway
ask,
between. I still got my sons are still here.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for them to get a little bit older. Maybe not far. Maybe like Victoria or something. Still in the 361 technically. I can't really give that up. But
Why not just go all the way to Houston?
I don't think I would enjoy living in a big city.
Fair.
To be
Fair
honest.
Very fair. Very fair.
I'm from Corpus. I went to San Antonio for college, but I don't honestly see myself living.
Damn, that's fire.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I'm gonna move one of these days too, but who knows when.
Yeah.
But
Well, why?
Come with me.
You're doing so great here.
I mean,
you feel like there's more you can be doing.
I just want to try.
Yeah?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want to try it.
Right
I want
on.
to try something else. I own the building. I can always come back, but I mean,
Right, yeah. I definitely don't want to uproot myself
Right,
from Corpus.
right.
And that's partially why there too. I feel like I'm still close enough. Like where, if I want to come do, a quarterly show or whatever in Corpus, it's not like unreasonable for me to do that. Versus like guys I've known that move states away and it's like, oh, you come home once a year.
Yeah.
And
Fang,
do a show. Yeah.
Aaron, everyone from Produce, you fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Just kidding. All right. Anyways,
I won't do that.
What other things are you interested in besides comedy?
I mean,
What's your passion?
I mean, comedy is my passion.
That's it.
Comedy's my job. It's my hobby. It's what keeps me going. I went absolutely nuts during the pandemic. Now, COVID was the first time in I think it was my 10-year anniversary, right when COVID happened. April 1st is my comedy birthday.
Nice.
Just passed. And
April Fools.
So I started in April 1st, 2011. So in 9 years, the pandemic was the first time I had ever been off stage more than 1 week.
Fuck.
And that's through the death of my parents, the death of my best friend, my divorce, 2 major surgeries. I just never left the stage.
Sorry to hear
Fuck
that.
yeah.
So it was a big hit to me not to do comedy. So I had to pick up a bunch of other hobbies. Mushrooms was one of them. I also started. I like to cook.
Hell yeah.
I upped my cooking game a lot.
Hell yeah.
During the pandemic, and then more recently, I started to play disc golf. I like to do that.
That's a stoner. That's a stoner sport.
It's definitely a stoner sport. You
Invite me sometime.
I mean, you can smoke on a real golf course, but they'll look at you funny.
Yeah.
No one bats an eye on a disc golf course. You can go out there.
It's very strange. I didn't know that was the truth until I went the first time, and my friend was like, "Dude, let's just go. You can smoke out there and this and that." I was like,
It's
"Bro,
the
there's no
vibe,
way."
man.
This is back, a couple years ago.
The first time I played. Sorry, go finish. I was gonna
No,
talk
no,
about
no.
the first
You finished, best boy. No, I'm
Okay.
just kidding.
What do you mean by that?
That's what she said.
Ooh,
No, the first time I played disc golf was like at this very stoner birthday party. I won't say whose birthday it was, but they had so many backyard activities. One was disc golf. One was like pellet target practice.
Oh, wow.
One was like this dude with a giant tarp who apparently didn't know the person whose birthday it was. It was just like, hey man, we kind of know each other. I make arrowheads for fun. Can I just set up in your backyard and whoever wants to make arrowheads? And Ricky was there. Me and Ricky were just drunk, and we were like, "You want to make arrowheads?" We were like, "Yeah, fuck it." And there was a dude for $10 giving you tattoos in the living room on a recliner.
It sounds like a produce event.
You know who it was? I'll tell you after.
Oh no,
But it was great.
Pink plantain.
Yeah, it was Pink Plantain.
Yeah, I think that.
Hello.
It's good. You get out there.
Yeah.
It's good. It's mostly good vibes. Like it's not like a regular golf course where people are out there pissed off sometimes.
Yeah. If
They're
you
having a
fuck
bad
up,
run.
it's actually funny.
Yeah,
It's like, yo, what
no
the
one's
fuck?
really mad.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
you know,
awesome.
You know, and you're in nature, you get a little exercise.
Right. Get outside.
It's easy for me to travel with. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm going to El Paso this week. I'm gonna take a little bag out there, find a course.
Nice.
You know, it's something to do during the day.
Dog, that's like
you know,
something
instead of
I'm really bad
just
about when I
hanging out in the
travel.
hotel.
I
It's
don't do
bad.
anything.
You go crazy.
I don't do nothing.
If you
Sucks.
Chingo's the same way. He started doing jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So now whenever we go somewhere, I go disc golf and he goes and hits the gym.
That's fire.
You know,
Whenever you go somewhere, I do disc golf. He's a vigilante.
He's saving the
if not,
city.
you're hanging out at the hotel.
Yeah.
You're eating. What do you? Let's go get coffee.
The last
take
time
a
I was in
nap.
LA, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have all these plans, blah blah blah. And then like it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was completely dark in my hotel room. I had everything, and I was like, I took a picture of my socks, like my feet, and I was like, Ceci, this is what I do at home. This is what I do on the trip. Like I don't do shit.
And a reasonably cheap hobby too, because that's the thing.
Yeah.
Too. I mean, you can go out and do stuff. Like I like to go to baseball games and stuff whenever I'm traveling. You know, but that gets, you know, if you're not careful, you end up spending whatever you made on that trip.
Yeah.
like I left it all here.
Yes.
You know, doing too much stuff. So disc golf's good. You know,
That's cool. What is something else probably a lot of your fans don't know about you? You kind of put it out there, huh? You're using it as ammo.
Yeah. I don't really too much. You know what? Okay, here's one that a lot of people don't know, and I don't really talk about it. It's coming up in my next special. I'm planning on doing another one next year.
We got some exclusive content here.
I'm hooked. A lot of people don't know this about me, but my degree is actually in theology. And a lot of people are usually surprised to find that out. I went to St. Mary's University. I did it. Yeah, I was that guy. But I was always like on the fringe of it. Like I never I was in love with the academic side of theology more than the like evangelical or anything like that.
Right.
I wouldn't fall under anyone's definition of like say a Bible thumper or anything like that. And I always found like the kids that were like a little too like into it, like cultish, like oh, we all only hang out with each other, and like it's like nah, like I'm cool hanging out with like the atheist kid. Like I like that guy. Like he's cool. Like you know, yeah. Science. I'm good with science. I like science too. You know, so yeah. A lot of people are surprised
That's
to
interesting.
find
That's
that out.
crazy. Where did you go to school for that?
I went to St. Mary's.
Okay.
And then I also did a summer of research at Notre Dame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I was in it. The plan was to go through with my PhD, man.
Right on.
And then then for familial reasons, I ended up trying to take a break after my undergraduate, and ended up coming home and getting married and starting a family, and always planned to go back. Never did, and then I found comedy. You know.
Well, it was a blessing, man.
Yeah.
It was a blessing.
Definitely a blessing.
It was true
man.
blessing.
Yeah. You never know where that path leads.
Amen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, do you know any other comics that we should be on the lookout for, especially comics from Corpus that you would big up?
Yeah, man. I mean,
putting them on your back.
Be on the lookout for all the Corpus comics, man,
course.
because I can't call it any more than anybody can, because you know there's definitely some people that start off a little further down the line, you know, than others that just have that knack, that natural ability to get on stage, and they have a stage presence right away. I was one of those people. You know, if you looked at my first year or two comedy, you probably thought I would have been a lot further along than I am now. I came out swinging and winning statewide contests and all that, and then you hit a plateau. Versus I've been lapped at by guys that probably weren't doing as well as I was in the first 2 years. So you never know. But there's definitely a good crowd. You know, Danielle Torres has been, you know, one of my opening acts for a long time. You know, really funny lady. She's you know, and she's doing great. She's doing her own shows and stuff now. But
Nice.
but there's all these younger comics that are now producing their own shows.
Hell
and
yeah.
None of this stuff was here when I started. When I started, like I said, I had to do open mics at Revolution. Evolution and House of Rock. Those are my 2 open mics, man.
Hell yeah.
And they weren't comedy open mics. There was no comedy open mics.
Hell yeah.
I had to go start a comedy open mic at Talon's, and then soon after that, then John Roman's Club started their mic up, and it was great. Two mics, and then that kind of died off. Like I said, there's ups and dips.
Yeah,
this
it's always,
seems to this current population of comics in Corpus, though I see a lot of them sticking around, and that's always been the hard part. We get batches of comics, and 1 or 2 stick around for a while, and the rest of them kind of fade away.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those industries where if you don't get traction right away, it's very easy to get discouraged, especially if you don't have anyone outside, encouraging you.
Yeah.
So keep going. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of comics, that look into.
Yeah.
Into a lot of.
We just need to start going to shows.
Yeah, start going to shows.
Start
man.
going to
When you
shows,
see-
everybody.
Yeah, when you got nothing to do, man, and some of these locally produced shows, I mean, they're not expensive to get into.
Yeah. And that little ticket price helps that comic like crazy.
helps them.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You need to support. We need to support.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. When's your next stand-up set?
My next stand-up set period is going to be Thursday in El Paso. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in El Paso, Texas. It is Wednesday. And then I will be here for 420 for my festival, and then I will be in San Antonio May 5th for my Cortito de Mayo.
Hell yeah.
At Upstage Comedy Lounge. So if
Hell
you
yeah.
anyone in San Antonio, come
Damn,
out
that's
for
gonna
that.
be lit.
Yeah.
There are 2 things I want to say.
Yes.
Firstly, shout out DJ Backbone for subscribing for 4 months.
Hey,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shout out. Thanks for the love.
See,
We
supporting
appreciate you.
it, supporting it. All it takes is $2.
I'm just saying. And second thing I want to say is, Javi, you've been to so many open mics. Like you've seen many a stand up, many a comic, many a sit downs. From your experience of seeing these people, try out stand up or like have been consistently, doing open mics for so long, do you have any advice for those who you've seen kind of like try the stage and then kind of like quit because they don't really feel it that first time? Do you have any tips for people who maybe should give it a second try?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, give it a second try, give it a third try, give it a fourth and a 4,000th. Because like I said, I've seen guys that in that first year where I was like, this person's never gonna get it. Like it's just not hitting. They stay up there, and you even ask yourself why hasn't this person stopped? And then one day something clicks for them. And all of a sudden, every other joke's hitting, and then before you know it, now everything's hitting, and they're killing, which is the literal definition of killing. It gets thrown around a little too much. I mean,
Sometimes it just takes that one thing for people to understand what you're saying too.
So just,
you know what I mean?
Just keep going. I mean, don't run out and quit your day job, as they say right away. If you're not consistently getting booked and all that, but don't stop. I mean, What else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Go out to an open mic and don't be afraid to suck for a while.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Don't
yeah.
be afraid to suck.
Definitely not. The first time I did stand up was for my junior year talent show, and I bombed like crazy.
Yeah.
It was in the gym. The acoustics were crazy. I said a joke about my virginity at the time, and my assistant principal was the only one who laughed really hard. And I was like, "You
He
shouldn't
was
be
like, I
laughing
told
that
you he
hard,
was a
dog."
virgin.
It was great. But hey, it's all about just getting back up.
It really is.
Yeah, man.
And right.
Wait, did you tell them about American Virgin?
Huh?
Didn't you do that stand-up show?
No. Okay. So the
40-year-old
that was the second time I did stand up. It was for my talent show, but the first time I did stand up was like at this downtown cafe called El Hueso de Fraile in Brownsville, Texas.
Okay.
And I was like, "Hey, can I do stand up?" And they're like, "Well, let's hear like what you got." I told them 2 jokes, and they were like, "All right, you can do it." And then I ended up panicking because I was afraid that some of these jokes wouldn't hit. So I ended up writing a 30-minute set for my first time, and I advertised it being called Stand Up Virgin because I was a virgin. And it was my first time doing stand up.
You did a show.
I did a show, and I was 17 at this thing, and I'm like, and it was, and people were like, "Why are you putting up a show?" And I'm like, I mean, it's for my talent show, and I'm nervous, so I want to do it in front of people before I do it in front of my school. There was more people at the show than in my school at the time, and it was great. It's on YouTube, private. No one will ever see it ever again. But no, but you're right. It's all about just getting up and. Is there reverb on my voice? Is that what that is? Stand Up Virgin. What's the name of the show? And it was great. But yeah, man, I just really like your approach to comedy, and it's just so cool sitting here with you, man. And just it's been
That's why I was very hyped that you were coming
I was very
over.
hyped because it's been so long since I've even spoken to like another comic because I haven't done comedy in so long, so I haven't really been around comedy.
I can't talk to these normal people.
Yeah.
Thank God we finally have someone
honestly,
speaking my language.
I can't say enough good things, and I'm not. And I know y'all asked me for names. I'm not throwing out any names because I don't want to. I don't want to forget one. I don't want to forget one.
Right.
And I know how easy it is to get discouraged and like, why didn't you say my name?
Yes.
You know, I'm not.
You're definitely gonna get that
y'all
anyway.
Y'all are all doing a great job. You know, just more popping comedy scene than I've ever seen here. And you know that my best friend who passed, my comedy brother, one of the first people that encouraged me to keep going when I probably you know the times when it was tough, you know, that was his dream to see a popping scene. Like
and here we are.
And so it's really good seeing it.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Well, we appreciate you coming on, man. What we got one more thing. What would your No Limit Records CD cover be called?
I have as of recent, I have to go with Fajita Jesus.
I've been saying the Oh my goodness. Damn, those I'm fucking starving right now.
The photo goes hard, bro.
It looks good, man.
The fucking hot sauce.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I recently got that name from ESG.
Oh shit!
The rapper Southside Stay Home.
Yeah.
ESG. He did the What Did He Said podcast, and he's like, man, you look like Fajita Jesus.
Oh my god!
Like, no escaping that one.
That's a good
one.
one.
And then some of the podcast listeners made a GIF with me
I
with
saw
a halo
it. I saw
over it, and so yeah, I think it's gonna stick around. I like it. I'm trying it on for size right now.
I think Fajita Jesus is actually.
I think I like it. I think because I was already thinking, because I get the fat Jesus reference sometimes, so I was already thinking
long hair.
I was already thinking of doing like a Jesus is my homeboy,
Yeah,
or Javi's my homeboy type.
Yes.
Type shirt, but Fajita Jesus.
You could do what would Jesus do, but instead it's Javi.
What would Javi do?
Yeah, okay, it's legit. Yeah,
Hey.
That would be a hard ass shirt.
I dig it.
It's like the next name of your next special, man. Fajita
Start
Jesus.
selling some velas too.
Yo, we gotta throw a
some
barbecue
candles.
now. It's Fajita Jesus.
There you go. I like the tortilla halo though. I'm definitely taking that, Chris.
That is awesome.
That is great.
Well, dude, appreciate you coming out. How can people find you? Plug yourself, please.
Find me pretty much everywhere at Javi Luna Comedy. Not just Javi Luna. That's like some blonde model Brazil guy. I'm not.
Like, yo, Javi.
I saw that. I saw that.
I think I'm out there catfishing and shit. I already had somebody be like, I think I got the wrong Javi Luna. Like, yeah, the wrong one, man. Javi Luna Comedy on pretty much everything on Universal Comedy. On YouTube, the special is called Javi Luna, Not For Everybody. If you punch that in, it'll come right up. And yeah, man, find me somewhere.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, we appreciate you coming out. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Dusty Crates. Tune in tomorrow for Wax Wednesdays with Hybrid Records right here on PRDC Radio. One love, one love.
Brought to you by the Produce Micro Bodega, located on 415 People Street. Open 10 to 10 from Tuesday to Saturday. Hello.
Fuck yeah.
It was fun, man.
That was lit.
That was fun.
Are we done?
We went over 2 hours, man.
Yeah, it's 2 hours, huh?
Yes.
I did look. I was like.